Just the Luka the dice. Hello there, Wargamers, fans of the Heresy. Welcome to another episode of Just the Luka the dice, Horus Heresy edition. Today, I am honored to play against Lee. You should be very well familiar with Lee. We are playing the Horus Heresy. It's the one game you still play.
Yes.
Yeah, the one.
Blood Bowl.
That's true. There's Blood Bowl, but it's the one like army-wide Games Workshop game you still prefer to play, right? It stayed true to 7th edition, and you still get the cool models and all that stuff. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Today what we're doing is a random scenario out of the book. We're doing 3,500 points. Blood Angels led by Sanguinius versus the Emperor's Children. Funny enough, both armies painted by Lee. Yes. Led by Fulgrim. Again, random scenario. We're going to be throwing down on a table we set up. And I guess that's pretty much it. You haven't seen Lee in a while with the Blood Angels? Is it? Yeah, because the last time we played it was Word Bears versus Blood Angels.
Yeah.
And you're pretty much the only
That was the old place.
Yeah, that was the old place. And like you're the only resident Blood Angel person nearby that ever plays Blood Angels. Yeah. So Lee's pretty much the only source of Blood Angels you'll get. And that's pretty much it. Let's go take a look at the armies, take a look at the table, and we'll figure out what scenario we're playing, and then we'll get to the game. And if you want to come by and play some Horus Heresy with me at the new MiniWarGaming bunker, go to miniwargaming.com/challenge. We are in the Welland, Niagara region, so that's like near Buffalo. You can fly to Buffalo, you can come over here. You know, if you're near Toronto, you can just drive down here and play Horus Heresy with me, please, because the only way I get to play Horus Heresy is if I beg for it. And then people come by and play.
Or you can play me.
Or I can just play Lee. So I need my Loyalist force, because you still have your World Leaders, and I need my Space Wolves, and then we'll have Loyalist on Trader. But I guess I can play a Legion or a Studio one too. That means I have to learn another Legion, because apparently I only play Traders.
Yeah, apparently you do.
Or Space Wolves. Here are the Emperor's Children up first. This is exactly 3,500 points, actually. It worked out pretty well. I got one Red of War. Well, the one Red of War I'm running is the Maruskara. That's the one they get in their little army book. It's got the Open Blade and the Hidden Blade rule. I'll quickly go over those. The Open Blade is pretty basic. All of my forces get +1 to their movement characteristic on the first turn, and +1 to their run and charge rolls. The Hidden Blade is I get to choose from 1 to 3 elite/fast attack units, including any independent characters that join them, and they get to go into a special type of reserve, and I get to determine what turn they automatically show up on. They get to use their normal deep striking rules, as well as gaining the outflank rule. Or they just choose to show up on my board edge, as normal reserves do without any special rules. But the limitations to that one are, I have to take a champion, I can't take allies or fortifications, no heavy or slow and purposeful stuff. Essentially, I didn't bring any of that stuff, so I guess it's not much of a worry. And then for being Emperor's Children generic, I get Crusader, special rule, and I have to issue and accept challenges. And if I lose a challenge, unfortunately, I lose an additional combat resolution when it comes to that combat. I get +1 initiative when I charge, and I get +1 initiative for characters and challenges. So if a character issues a challenge when he charges, I get +2 initiative. I mostly go over all of this stuff for myself so I can remember, because I don't play the Emperor's Children all that much, but I do have fun when I do play them. And, you know, for anyone who is overly curious at home. Now, leading this force has to be Fulgrim. He's the Primarch. I mean, of course, he's going to be leading the force. He actually gets to choose a warlord trait from either the core rule book or the Legion Astartes book. I'm going to go with, it's called Child of Terra. Is Chemos is his planet, if I recall. So he'll be a Child of Chemos instead. He gets to reroll wound rolls of 1. It's just the generic, easy one to remember. I don't think I'll need the other ones too much. And that's pretty much it. He gives a bunch of rules for the Emperor's Children, +2 to their combat resolution. And that's what I immediately remember. We have Eidolon over here acting as the, Lord Commander of the Emperor's Children. He's going to be joined by these Palatine Blades. I bought a jump pack for Eidolon, just because if I'm going to go super expensive with these Palatine Blades, I might as well make Eidolon a little more expensive. Eidolon comes stock with the Emperor's Children war gear, the Sonic Shrieker, or the Shrieker. Enemies in base contact with him suffer a -1 to their weapon skill unless they're immune to fear. In this case, last time I played him was against Salamanders, so they were. But this case, most of the Blood Angels aren't. The generic stuff isn't. I'm sure that elite unit probably is, though. Or at least any unit joined by Sanguinius. He gets to fight at initiative with his Thunderhammer when he charges. He also gets +2 to that initiative when he charges and issues a challenge, because he's a character. And we have... also I want to note, with Fulgrim, I'm using the Laren Blade, not Fire Blade, just because... I'm pretty sure that's the Laren Blade he's modeled with. I don't know if it matters. I'm going to go with the Laren Blade anyways, because we're deeper in the Heresy at this point. You know, that's the blade he chooses to use. We got Palatine Blades over here. The leader of the unit is going to have Melta Bombs. They're all going to have Charnable Sabers. They have Bolt Pistols, Jump Packs, and yes, I upgraded them all to have Artificer Armor as well. This my friends, is 430 point unit. Is it good? No. But maybe it will be this game. We have our 2 compulsory troop choices here. 1 20-man blob of tactical marines, extra close combat weapons. The sergeant is power sword, bow pistol, artificer armor, and the Vexilla right there as well. And they're all bolt guns, extra close combat weapons. And beside them we have a 10-man squad. Exact same loadout, except only 10-man instead of 20-man. And they're going to be riding in a Legion Rhino, who has dozer blades and twin bolt guns. We're going to take a step back to the Rhino here, because Lee pointed out that he made a dozer blade for the Rhino. It's magnetized and actually goes on front, as opposed to the spiky metal things that all rhinos have in front of them, which I just always assumed were dozer blades. In this case, this is an actual dozer, so I'll use it because he made it and it's a dozer, so why not? On to the rest of my HQs. I have a compulsory Legion champion I have to take here as part of the Maruskara. He is going to be on a jet bike with a heavy bolter. He is going to have melta bombs, refractor field, and a Paragon blade. And that is it. Well, he's got power armor. It doesn't really matter because the jet bike gives him a 2-up armor save. And we have a Primus Medicae on a jet bike as well. Heavy bolter, refractor field, and that is it. We'll finish off my fast attacks with these 2 speeders. Scimitar speed? I can't remember what they are. They're speeders. They have twin las cannons and multi-meltas on them. And that is it. We got a jet bike squad over here as well, which the 2 characters are going to be joining that I just covered. 1 and 3 is able to take a plasma cannon, so I took one. And we have 3 heavy bolters technically for the rest of the unit. I would have had a bigger unit, but I ran out of points. And we have the upgraded champion here. It's an extra 15 points to upgrade him, but he is going to have a Phoenix Spear and Melta Bombs for himself. 2 squads of the Cacophony of the Emperor's Children. Nothing really fancy about them other than the fact that both squads have Artificer Armor champions. The guy in the middle here will be the champion because he's got the Emperor's Children 3 on his right shoulder pad, and then this one over here on his left shoulder pad has got the insignia of the Emperor's Children, so he'll be the champion. We have a Sakaran tank. It's going to have heavy bolters, spawns and las cannons, and the accelerator cannon with a dozer blade upgrade. Oh, armored samurai too because I had 20 points left over, and why not? Do you even have any Melta?
No.
Okay, well then, whatever. Nothing else I can really spend the points on anyways. And we have a Terminator squad, all their spears. I actually bought grenade harness for them because this is one of the few Terminator units I've seen in the game that you need grenade harnesses on. I don't have a Spartan for them or a Land Raider for them to assault out of with frag launchers, so I do want them to fight at initiative if they have to charge through something nasty because they don't have move through cover. Which actually doesn't help with that, it just helps the -2. Regardless, they have grenade harness. And we have an Apothecary with nothing special. He's going to be joining the 20-man squad. We have 1 Contemptor Mortis Dreadnought with extra armor and double carries pattern assault cannons. Extra armor because of points. And you know what? It might be helpful. And that is it for the Emperor's Children. Now we can go take a look at the Blood Angels from Lee. Here are the Blood Angels! No right to work because Lee's lame.
Yeah.
Well, they're jump pack specific, and like I said, you built this list well before the book had come out.
Yeah.
So you weren't able to add too many jump back things, other than the new unit, which we'll get to in a moment.
So we have my standard 3 tactical units, which I was just scratching myself.
Yeah, he signaled for you to stop the camera, and he just went to go rub his ear. My bad.
Yeah, I got 3 tactical units. It's standard power weapon, artificial armor. And then moving over, we have my Praetor, who has his Paragon Blade with his command squad.
Right, and the command squad's got their Power Fist combat shields. It's all WYSIWYG.
Yeah.
We'll get to that when we get to that. Also, I want to know, is there extra close combat weapons on the tactical
Yes.
ones? Okay, so they all have extra attacks.
Knives.
They all got little knives on their back.
And then I have my 2 heavy weapon units, which have been upgraded to have assault cannons.
Because the Blood Angels?
They can have assault cannons for 5 points each.
Yeah, they're 4-shot assault cannons, but if you roll triple 1s,
Yeah.
they malfunction.
Yeah, they don't get hot.
Has that happened yet?
No.
Yeah, I don't think it's very unlikely to happen. So that means you have to roll them separately, but it's so rare that it happens.
Yeah, because the Blood Angels have the special rule. They can upgrade any heavy flamer for 5 points to an assault cannon.
Yeah, which is nuts.
So why wouldn't you?
Yeah, no, these squads are terrifying because they mow down infantry, light vehicles, Primarchs. You name it, they kill it.
They can take down armor 15.
Exactly, yeah, because they have rending. They're assault cannons with strength 6 rending, right?
Yeah.
And 4 shots each.
They're just insane.
Yeah, those guys are nuts.
And then we have 2 destroyer units, or my Angel's Tears, the special unit in the book. And they have Volkite Serpentas, and then they have grenade launchers, which are strength 4, Radphage, Fleshbane.
So instead of the double bolt pistols, they're all Volkite?
Yeah.
Okay.
Volkite Serpentas.
So they're all Volkite instead. And is it just 2 per squad for the grenade launchers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because everyone in the unit can actually upgrade to a grenade launcher.
But you only did 2 per.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to keep it WYSIWYG. So the only thing that is changing there is the Volkite instead of the bolt pistol.
Yep.
And that's it. Now what about the sergeants?
They have artificial armor and power weapons.
Cool.
That's it. And then we have one of my Land Raiders.
1 of 8.
One
Well,
of 7.
1 of 7, and then this is the 8th one.
Yeah. Just box standard Land Raider. And then we have the Achilles Alpha with
The Volkite Culverin?
yeah.
The heavy Volkite guns on the
2
side.
twin link Volkites and
It's a quad gun.
yeah.
Essentially a quad gun. Now this is not an assault vehicle, but it's great for carrying the command squad, which I assume will be inside of that.
Yeah.
Because it
has
carries.
a true capacity of 6.
Yeah, so a
And
command
it's
squad.
not like you said, it's not an assault vehicle, which is annoying.
And then any special upgrades on at least the box stand, right? Like no dozer blades or.
I think they have dozer blades and extra armor and all the trimmings.
Okay, gotcha. Just not the armored ceramite.
No.
Okay then. And we got the big centerpiece unit.
Yes.
So you threw these together after you got the book.
Yeah. And they're like the proto-Sanguinary Guard. Because they're not Sanguinary Guard.
Not yet.
No.
Right.
They're called the Dawnbreaker Cohort.
They act as his bodyguards,
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Well, though I know in the books it's weird because he does mention Sanguinary Guard a lot in the books too.
They actually refer to in the book, the big black one, as Sanguinary Guard, but their official name is
Oh, okay, so
Dawnbreakers.
their Legion official name, but he just casually calls them the Sanguinary Guard.
and even
Okay.
their symbol is like a face mask with wings.
Okay,
So
well
it's
then,
just like, it's
They're-
Sanguinary Guard.
the Sanguinary Guard from 40k, but
Yeah.
much more expensive and probably much better.
Yes, because they come equipped with a spear, which I can't remember the stat line for right now. But then you can pay 5 points and upgrade them to have 2 swords, which are amazing. Which I again don't remember.
Oh, there's special swords, not just power swords.
No,
Okay,
they're actually special swords.
we'll take a look at that in a moment after this.
And then we have Angel Boy himself, Sanguinius.
Sanguinius.
And he has all the rules that Primarchs have. And he gives his army that they can use their jump packs both in the assault phase and the movement phase,
Every turn.
which is amazing.
So they're always doing impact hits and they're always rerolling their charges
Yeah.
and they're always moving 12.
And if he deep strikes him and his unit, they don't scatter.
I assume you're not going to be deep striking him.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
But just it's nice to know.
That's something you can use. Are you going to be playing with the Spear of Telesto?
Yes.
No? Yeah. Yeah, I like the Spear myself as well. And then he's also got the Moonblade as a backup in case he chooses to throw the spear.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever thrown the
No.
spear
Why would you? Because you can't use it again?
other in desperation, maybe. Like a turn 5, I'm not going to get into combat, so
Yeah.
here's my spear. It's cool that he could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you look at it that way, it's kind of cool. Alright, well, we looked up the war gear of these Proto-Sanguinary Guard, otherwise the Dawnbreaker cohort here. Actually, really cool war gear on them. They just have straight-up grenade launchers.
Yeah.
But they're assault, so they're dischargers instead.
Yeah, there's 12-inch range, which is pretty cool.
Okay, that's not bad. The spears are the exact same thing as my war gear in every way, shape, and form. They are Phoenix spears, so they're power axes at initiative when they charge. Otherwise, they're power swords, two-handed. And the swords are. Why don't you go ahead and say those ones there? So they got quite a bit.
They have 2 blades, and they have a sunrise blade and a sunset blade. And I have to pick at the beginning of any assault phase which one they're using. And one of them is Strength User AP3, which is pretty good. Melee Shred Keen, and Keen is they get +1 initiative,
Okay.
which is pretty cool. And the Sunset Blade is Strength as user, AP3, Melee Rending Sunder.
So one's for infantry fighting and one's for vehicles.
Yeah.
Not necessarily heavy vehicles like Land Raiders, but they could hurt things with armor 12, right? No, they could do up to 10. So they want to. No, they got rending. They can do up to 13 if they're lucky. Oh. They're looking to beat up rhinos and lighter vehicles with that one. You're mostly going to be using the Sunset Blade, the first one.
Yeah.
And then that is it for the Blood Angels. Let's go take a look at the table and figure out the scenario we're playing. Also, one fun little tidbit of information. If you've been looking to get into the Heresy or you've been looking to collect Blood Angels, well, this might be your opportunity because Lee has been itching to sell these guys for a bit. He's got his World Leaders now, and I guess he just prefers them.
Yes.
In this case, how many points of Blood Angels are there? Do you know off the top of your head?
No, I think it's like 8,000 points.
So it's 8,000 points. And so everything you see here, in addition to 8 Anvilus pattern, or it's 1 Charybdis and 7 Anvilus patterns. This is going to be photos. A lot of drop pods, and a lot more Land Raiders. 6 more Land Raiders of that variant there, and more Tactical Marines and stuff like that too. Now, if you want to get in contact with Lee, it's leeshnack@gmail.com, but it's like schnack. It's not snack. There's an H in there somewhere. That email is going to be in the information down below, and Lee's going to leave a comment saying, you know, if you want to contact me, here's my email, all that stuff. Again, you can discuss the price there with him, and then Lee will give you photos of everything and a proper inventory of what you see there. But this is like the cool stuff. Like, this is the main bulk. The rest of it's just more vehicles.
Yep.
Just to change out how you play. You can do like the orbital assault. What is the
armored
spear? Is it the armored spearhead? Yeah. So you initially built the armored spearhead and the drop pod assault Rite of Wars before the Blood Angels had any rules. But since then you've added, these guys can be play as the Angels tiers, and these are the new addition, one of the newer.
The Dawnbreaker cohort.
Yeah. So the only thing you're missing is like the new Terminators, and that's on the Dreadnought. That's pretty much it. Those are easy to pick up for anyone who's looking to add to the army. Obviously, Blood Angel scheme, a lot of Blood Angel insignia added to them, as you can see in the command squad. You'll see closer up shots of them throughout the game as well. Without further ado, let's get to the game. Here is the battlefield for today's game. Very dense, lots of line of sight blocking terrain features here. We have yet to determine the scenario. We'll do that with you guys watching. The mat here is from GameMat.eu. They actually offer double-sided mats, so you have this, and then it's got the other side, so you get like double the mat for your value. We have a lot of Games Workshop kits in the form of the pipelines and the broken terrain. We have Greenleaf terrain as well, so Adam created this stuff for us a while back, but it's excellent because it's all flat. You can use it as area terrain, buildings. You don't have to worry about your models and precarious balancing, and they look quite good. Like these are aged, but they've aged well. These are like 10 years old, and I think they still look pretty good, or they're still in good, as long as you take care of them, right? Other than that, though, we're gonna go ahead and roll one of the 6 random scenarios right now. I'll let Lee roll that up. It's gonna be
So it is
a 3.
3. Shatter Strike.
Okay. Here we have deployment finished for our Shatter Strike scenario. Obviously, we got Vanguard. I deployed over here first against the Blood Angels, who deployed second over here. So I'll be going first unless there's a siege from Lee. Now I've got my Cacophony, my Palantines, my Mortis, Tactical Marines, more Tactical Marines, Sakaran, and more Cacophony. Now I put my... Well, I guess I could just show you what I have in the Hidden Blade. And you know what? I could write it down on a piece of paper. I was thinking about turn 4. That's kind of lame. That might be good for Shatter Strike. I'm just going to go turn 2. They're all automatically going to show up turn 2. We'll see where they show up. That way I get to fight with them, and we'll see where the game goes when they show up too. You know, could be kind of cool. Well, minus these guys. They're inside of a Rhino. But it's going to be Fulgrim, Terminators, the Bike Squad, and the Speeders. You've got your Angel's Tiers?
Yep.
Angel's Tiers, Tacticals, the Heavy Support, Land Raider. That's the Command Squad. We have Sanguinius and his cohort.
Yep.
I can't remember the name.
Dawnbreaker
cohort. We got rotary cannons and the Angel's Tiers again over there, and that's it, huh? Yep. Nothing deeper in the behind. Nothing in reserve. It is everything deployed as you see it here. Other than that, I'll explain the Shatter Strike scenario a little bit. Its secondaries, it's 5 turns, but it can have 6 turns on a 4 or more. Its secondaries are standard. It's got Slay the Warlord, and I can't remember the other ones. Price of Failure. Yeah. So the Slay the Warlord's not good for me because I give you an additional victory point if I don't kill Sanguinius because of my Rite of War. Also, what's the other secondary? I can't remember.
So we have Slay the Warlord, Attrition.
Attrition, that's what it is. Okay.
And the Price of Failure.
So it's whoever has more units left alive at the end gets an extra victory point, I believe. And then Shatter Strike is, you get 2 victory points for every scoring unit that makes it into your opponent's deployment zone. So anywhere past this line for me or anywhere past that line for Lee. Also, you get 1 point for every denial unit, which is everything else. So scoring units are scoring units, denial units are everything else. So for me, my scoring units are only my troops. My 2 squads of tactical units. Oh, and my Terminators, I guess, because they have implacable advance. And your troops, Now, does any of your units have implacable advance as a rule? Did the cohort have implacable advance, maybe?
I can actually take the cohort as troops, but they don't have implacable advance, so.
Okay. But they are troops then? Is it because of Sanguinius?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're scoring.
Okay.
Which is kind of any troop is scoring. So I gotta kill them off. They're gonna be a lot of points. And that's pretty much it. Why don't you go ahead and roll that C's up? Unless if you want to.
Yes.
Because I would like to go first. Alright, what do we got? Bam!
Yes!
Okay, so this is a World Eater die, and that is a 6. So we have a seize the initiative for the Blood Angels. One is on the other side.
Yes.
Oh boy! Well, congratulations on the seize. Now we're gonna opt to not play with night fighting either. We agreed with that off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just slows the game down. You know, it's not necessary. Let's let the blood flow, I suppose, and let's see where this goes. Good luck and have fun. We're gonna show where everything ends up because nothing too fancy right away. The things that are gonna move forward are gonna move forward.
Yeah.
The things that are gonna stand still stand still. We'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Voila! That's where they end up. We got Angel's Tears that jumped over here. We have all of this move forward, including the rotary cannons. They moved through cover, got a 5. The rest just kind of went.
Assault cannons.
So assault cannons. Keep calling them rotary cannons. The assault cannons move forward. Rolled a 5 on the move through cover. These units just move forward. The command squad and the Land Raider. What kind of Land Raider pattern is that again? The Achilles?
Achilles Alpha.
Achilles Alpha move forward. And then we have Sanguinius and his Sanguinary Guard who move forward, kind of central, threatening position. I don't want to really get close to that at all. At least right now, at least not without Fulgrim on the table. Though I don't even think that's a great matchup. We have a Land Raider with Tactical Marines, and then the Assault Cannons move forward as well, so they'll be snap firing, but they weren't in range anyway, so you might as well.
Yep.
And then those Angel's Tears have moved forward. Now, there's no Psychic Phase for either of us actually in this game. So where would you like to start your shooting off? Over here.
Might as well.
And I assume the target is the Sakaran?
Yes.
So there's no cover, right out in the open. They're hitting on 6s, though. We have to roll them all separately, so we'll do that off camera and let you know how many... We'll let you know if any get hot, not get hot, but are malfunction, which probably won't happen, and we'll let you know how many 6s they get. We got 10 hits on 40 shots. No malfunctioning. Overall, really good. This should have been about 6 to 7 hits. So now I'm a little worried. We need 6s to glance because it's rending. So I'm armor 13 on the front. 6s automatically become 13, at least. They could be 14, 15 though for pens.
Yep.
Alright, so here we go. Looking for 6s! Oh, we got none! Probably should have got at least 1. Well, it should have got at least 1, probably 2. I'll count myself very lucky for a start of the game. Counteracts the C's, I guess. Land Raider is next. It did go at cruising speed though.
Yeah, so it's 1 snapshot and 1 machine spirit last cannon.
Yeah, and then I assume we're gonna go into the Sakaran as well. So 1 Land Raider, that one's gonna fire a full BS. This one here, right out in the open, that one's gonna give me 4 up cover save though, because it's shooting through the wreck.
So
the full BS one on 3, twin linked. Yes. A hit. Armor 13, so you need a 4 at least. Ah, penetrating hit, no cover, so roll it up. +1. Bye-bye! How far does she explode? 5 inches, that's going to hit a lot of cacophony.
Oh boy.
It can actually hurt that because it's hitting the rear of it too. Doesn't hit the Rhino, completely destroys this, and hits 7 of my cacophony, which moves them on 4s. And my leader is right here, so he's not the closest to the hits, unfortunately. But a pretty good opening shot. We have 4 wounding hits. 3 up armor. I had 2 die. That's going to be you. And you. And goodbye. I'll note that it's not enough to panic them, but if they lose 1 more model, then they have to do a morale check. The Achilles pattern is going to fire at the cacophony. We're going to fire both the Volkite into them, but we're going to power the Machine Spirit the Shatter Shells into my Contemptor Mortis. So that fires a full BS, but the Volkites are snap firing, because it moved at cruising speed. Yep. Volkite first. First one, twin linked. And misses.
Nope.
The other one, other Sponson. Nope. Twin linked. And we actually got a single hit. One's on a 2, because it's rank 6.
Nope.
Okay, never mind then. Sure. And we have the 4 shots from the Shatter Shells on the my Contemptor Dreadnought, hitting on 3s. Yeah. Oh wow, they all hit. Strength 8, 5s to glance, because I'm armor 13 on the front. We have a pen. I will be getting a 4 up cover save through the drop pod, because it's 50% obscuring me. In this case,
nope.
It didn't matter. We rolled a 1 anyway, so let's see what it was. It was just a glance. It was a 5, right?
It was a pen.
Oh, it was a pen, so roll it up. No bonuses. So a 4 is stunned, but I have extra armor, so I'm just shaking, but I'm still snap firing. And I've got 2 hull points left. The assault cannon squad, only 2 of them are arranged to fire, I assume into the cacophony.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have 8 shots, but you gotta roll them separately, technically.
Yep.
It's very unlikely you're gonna roll that many ones. So we have 1 hit so far because they're snap firing. The second one is going to be no hits, but no malfunctions either. So 1 hit wounding on a 2 with rending. That's 1. Alright. 8 bolt guns in range to do a single tap.
Well, this one has a bolt pistol, so...
Oh, 7 shots. They have extra close combo weapons, so he actually gets a bolter as well. So it's going to be 8 shots. 3s to hit. 4s to wound. We have 3. It's kind of equal who's all getting hit here. So it's going to be on this guy first, and my sergeant. 1 at a time. Not that it mattered. They're all 3-ups anyways. That's going to be it for the shooting phase, so no morale checks needed. Shy by 1 over there, but that overall really good. Losing my Sakaran and making my Mortis Snapfire. So that was a really nasty seize from the Blood Angels. Because of the open blade, I'm going to get an extra movement on everything here. Not a huge fan of what just happened, so I'm going to figure out how to deal with that nonsense. These guys aren't in great position to really shoot anything because everything's hidden behind the building over here. I can see the Land Raider, but they're only strength 6. They can't hurt that. These guys have to avoid Sanguinius and his cohort like the plague because they will just get carved up by that. I'm going to move this Contemptor because he's got extra armor. He's going to go there. I'm going to pivot to look in that direction. And then they're all going to stay still except for these 2 models. I'm going to go up to there and up to there because they don't have good line of sight. You know what, I'll do a move through cover. There you go. They get to go 1 extra inch. They only moved up to 3 inches. He'll go there and he'll end up here. Oh, I forgot the open blade. They get an extra inch of movement. There we go. That was just those 2 are still snap firing though. And then he didn't take the extra inch of movement, but I don't think he's going to bother. They're going to go ahead and move. They're going to move in this direction over here. They get to go up to 13 inches, trying to avoid Sanguinius until at least I get some support from my reinforcements. Ending up there, 2 of them have to take dangerous terrain though. So that guy there on a 1, the other guy, they're good. Tactical Marine squad's going to move forward, take some shots down the table at the assault cannon squad. These 3 cacophony have line of sight, so the rest are going to move through cover up to 7 inches because of the +1. And then like that, a couple guys took the previous spots. 1 guy went back here, and those guys went over here. Staying out of range of the assault cannons, but these 3 here did not move, so they get to fire a full BS. Repositioning them a little bit, instead of going forward, going over to the side, because we forgot Sanguinius is over here. It's not going to help a lot, but it'll help somewhat, and at least I'll still get a few shots off. He's very impressive right now. We're going to do a move through cover on this Rhino. He's got dozer blades, we're good. We're just going to move him off the top of it. We're just going to go essentially right there. Jump out of the Rhino there. That should conclude my movement. We're going to go on to shooting now. Not feeling a lot of confidence here because a lot of things are snap firing. So we're going to start with this Contemptor. No, you know what? We're going to do the Cacophony first. Yeah, them first. Only having about 2 or 3 guys I can fire because the Palatine Blade Squad is actually a little too dense right now, blocking a lot of the line of sight. So no firing from most of them. These 2 here are going to fire into the assault cannon squad there. So the first guy, gets hot. Does he die? No, thank goodness. And the sergeant actually hits once and wounds on a 2. We at least have a wound. You have a 3-up armor save on them. Or whoever the sergeant is if he has Artificer armor. Who is the sergeant in that squad anyways?
It doesn't matter. They don't have one.
Okay, so you just put him in the back. But do they don't have the sergeant?
No.
Okay. So 1 3-up save?
Yes.
Okay, you're good. They're not firing anything. He's going to fire the carries pattern into them, but snap firing, unfortunately. Roll this twice. So the first gun's got a hit. The second gun has got a hit. So pretty average there. 2's to wound. 2 wounding hits. 2 3-up armor saves. I kill? 1. I kill 1.
1 guy.
1 assault cannon guy goes down from the front. All of these cacophony have line of sight and can fire at them now, but only these 3 are firing at full BS. So I'll do them first, then I'll snap fire the rest. That guy there gets hot, but he has a hit. He's also dead. So rip. Next guy. We have a hit. Sergeant now has a hit. First of 5 snap fire, we're going to start here and work our way over. So him, both miss. Second guy has a hit. Third guy gets hot, dies. Okay, so you're dead now. 4th guy gets a hit. 5th guy misses. They're gonna have to take a morale check at the end after this. They are wounding on 2s. Not bad. The AP doesn't matter. These are all just 3-up saves. 6 of them. 3-ups. I kill. Oh no, that was my chance. I killed none. They're gonna have to take a morale check at the end here because they lost a couple of guys from their own getting hot. 11 bolter shots from this round because one's rapid firing, or from that squad there. 3s to hit. Whoo! This is not going well, folks. Horus 2 wound. We got 2 wounding hits. 3-ups. I kill 1. Very nice. So 1 assault cannon goes down, and then I only got a number of shots over here because some aren't within 2 feet. 6 shots are in range. 3s and 4s. Hey, at least I got a wound. At least I got a wound. Whoop. Nope. Nothing really in range for him. They're not in range, but line of sight because of the smoke and everything. So that's the end of my shooting phase, which means there's a morale check over here, which they're going to pass because they still have their leader. I gotta double check that though. Close. Where is he? He is right there. Yeah, they're 8-9 stubborn, so they're sticking around there. And then it's the end of my glorious turn. I don't cause any morale checks, so we're on to turn 2 for the Blood Angels, and this is gonna be painful. This red tier unit is gonna move first. They have jump packs, so they get to move up to 12. Oh, here we go. And they all have Volkite pistols and grenade launchers as well. Boom, and I'm all bunched up too for the grenade launchers. Ending there. Command squad disembarking from the Achilles. And the Achilles can move later if it wants to. For now, it's not moving. Command squad leaving Zerano. Sanguinius and the Sanguinary Guard, the cohort, jump over the Land Raider, jump over the building, and end right there. Yeah, the other red tier. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty brutal turn. I don't think it's going to be a... The Seas was rough. The Seas was very, very rough. This is rough. There they are. Now, what about the Assault Cannon squad? Standing still? Now, they're out of range of the cacophony.
But they're not out of range of them.
It's true, they're not.
But still.
Forward they move. They're going to go behind the barrels and take some cover.
Yep.
Aha. Hello. Moving through.
Difficult terrain.
Moving through cover. They go 2 whole inches. Huzzah. They slow down everything else behind them, unfortunately.
So they basically go like this.
Up and over. Well, the assault cannons are not going to move because they're in range already.
These guys are going to move.
They're going to move through cover. They go 3 and 5 inches. They're going to hop over there and cover some of your back territory. Ending there. The guys in the Land Raider are staying in the Land Raider. Everything else is happy. We're going to move on to shooting. Starting the shooting phase off over here.
With 2 grenade launchers.
And we're going to go right in the middle. It's going to cover pretty much hit everyone there. Everyone -2, so 8 hits on a direct hit. Ooh, it's going to deviate 3 inches. It's going to hit 1 guy. It looks like. Second shot. Bam! So 9 hits altogether. 2's to wound because of Flesh Bane, and it's got Radphage, which won't really matter on these guys too much because they're only 1 wound each.
That's 9 wounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 3 up. It kills off 2. 3 because the sergeant's way back there. 1, 2, 3. That's a panicking. 16 Volkite shots. Well, Volkite Serpenta shots. 3's to hit. That many hits. And 3's to wound because it's rank 5. Some fails. 7 wounding hits. Okay, that'll take 0 damage.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow is right. We're going to go ahead and do the exact same thing with this squad into the Palatine or the Cacophony. Got 2 options here.
Yep.
And it's going to be the Palatine. So it's right on Eidolon's head. Yep. So hitting everything around him. And it'll actually kind of peg some of the Cacophony as well. So, well, the one guy, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's going to go off the table.
Yes.
Phew! It hits this part of the battlefield. Surely there's something over there. And then the second shot. Same spot. And that... Ooh.
Yeah, boy.
Hits 2 of your own guys. It's just a misfire. 2 wounds, and they have 3 up armor saves.
They're fine.
Nah, they're fine. And then all the Volkite. 3's to hit. Only 2 missed. Wounding on 2, 3's. 7 wounding hits again. They're all 2 up armor save. Kills 1, and then it's Volkite, what's it called?
Defragulate?
Deflag, yeah. So 1 more wounding on a 3. And no. We'll say you're the closest, I suppose. I'm gonna fire the Land Raider Achilles.
Yes.
What's the targets here?
So,
yeah.
So what I'm going to do is Machine Spirit this gun. into your Palatine Blade.
But this will be the main target.
Yeah.
For the quad gun.
Yes.
The Shatter Shells. Boom. Which one are we firing first?
Shatter Shells.
3s. We have 1 miss, all 6s otherwise.
Yep.
And then these are 5s to glance. Come on, armor, protect. We got a pen and just a pen.
Yep.
4 up cover from the draw pod again. Yes! He is safe for now, but we still have Volkite into the Palatine. Oh, forgot that it's got Thunder completely. So 3 more rerolls, or 2 more rerolls. Oh, we got a glance. Save? Oh, we take a damage, but it's just a glancing hit. Unfortunately, that does bring him down to 1 hull point.
4 shots from the Volkite, twin link though, so we have 3s to hit. Don't need it. 5s are missing. That misses, and then these are 2s to wound.
I'll roll over here.
2s to wound.
That's 3 wounds.
2 up! We're good. I'm gonna fire 4 crack grenade shots from their grenade dischargers. Hang on, are they BS2 or a BS5 or 4?
They are BS4.
Okay, so they're hitting on 3s. Crack shots, pew pew pew, 1 miss, and wound on 2s because strength 6. 2.
3 of armor. We're good.
So these guys are going to target the Palatine Blade?
Ooh, yeah, because it's a tough call between them or the Dreadnought.
Yeah.
More than likely going to kill the Dreadnought, no problem.
Yeah.
Or you could do some very, very heavy damage to them and maybe get very lucky and kill them. Because that's a lot of shots hitting on 3s now.
Yes.
They're all within 24 as well. These 4 guys I'll get no cover save, but these 5 I will get a cover save because they can shoot through. They can see through and shoot through those tactical marines, but I'll get intervening models. Let's do it separately on camera. So the first 4, we have, well, 2 hits so far. And we got 4 more hits. Yeah, 3 more hits. Last guy, 3 more hits. These are 2s to wound. No cover save against these ones. So 2 rends and 8 saves. Lee's gonna have me do the 2 rends first. 5 up. No, 2 guys are dead. Sorry, 2 guys are dead. Oh, I made the 2 5-ups too. That's so sad. And then it was 8 normal saves, right? 2 up on the rest. Kills no more though. The 2 up actually helped quite a bit there. Now the other 5, we'll do them on camera still, just to show how it works. Kind of 3 hits so far. And then the second guy, gonna hit on 3s as well. He has 2 hits only. Third one, 3 more hits. This will show you kind of why we also do it off camera if anyone's curious. It's not the most exciting thing. It's just a lot of dice. 2 more hits there for the 4th guy. And then the 5th guy will be 2 more hits. Yeah, the malfunction never really even comes close to coming up. 2s to wound because strength 6. These ones I will get cover against.
Yes.
Against the rending, that is. And this time we'll have 2 rends. Would you like me to do them first again?
Yes.
And then one failed wound. He gave me the 5-ups before. Can I have them again? Nope. So 2 guys are dying so far, which is the leader, unfortunately, and that guy. And then it's actually Eidolon kind of out front for the rest of these because this guy's over here. Yeah, someone look out, sir. 9 lookout sirs from Eidolon. He's got to take 1 of them, 2 up. He takes the damage, okay. And then these are all 2 ups. The 2 nearest guys die. He takes the damage. He dies. And we'll say you're closer, so you die as well.
Oh, this guy.
And then he takes damage. That was it. There's only 3.
Okay.
Well, that was not ideal. That'll be a morale check as well. This tactical marine squad is going to fire 10 shots, single taps, into the cacophony. 3s to hit. Oh, 1 miss. 4s to wound him. 6 wounds, 2 guys before my leader though. So far they're okay with their power armor, and the last set, yeah, they're good. That's going to be it for shooting. Now I owe you a leadership check over here on Eidolon. Okay, no, he's good. He can withstand the fire. And this tactical marine squad decides they want to stick around as well. Charging over here. What is the? Are you discussed doing a double charge earlier? Are you still thinking about it? No, we're gonna go with a no. So we'll just.
So that's 4 inches?
Should be a 4-inch charge. I got a couple of bolt pistols.
Yep.
Pew pew. 1 miss, and then whatever Eidolon has. Oh yeah, it's like he's got a bolt cut, I think. Wounds on it too. It's actually a Mastercraft RKO tech pistol. He kills 1 guy, shoots him in the face. Bam, AP3. Actually, maybe not. It's probably not a 5-inch charge.
It's still 4.
They get to reroll it anyways. Hey, 6! You're in. And they get to do Hammer of Wrath because Sanguinius is on the table. And that's where they end up. And 6s. Oh, forgot to say, we're charging from here to there.
Yeah.
And my Overwatch failed horribly. And they're charging. They need a 3. So they go 7, and they get Hammers of Wrath for each guy that gets in the base. So it should be about 3 guys or 4 guys.
Yep.
Boom. And then we got this guy charging in as well. Now we got a lot of Overwatch here, but I wouldn't be too concerned about it. 15 out of 35. We got no hits so far. Wonderful, wonderful. You know, 2 would have been average there. So it's looking pretty bad.
plus that, and that's the 30. So we have 1 hit, and then 35 gives us 1 hit, which wounds on average toughness 4. We don't wound either. Good job, boys! We figured out it's a 7-inch charge, just over 6. So we're going to need to show 7. We get to reroll it because both he's got fleet, and they're all jump packs that can use it in both phases. That's 7. Good enough.
Yep.
So he's going to end up there, and the rest are just going to be kind of where they were before, behind Sanguinius. So we have 1 Hammer of Wrath, but I'm pretty sure his is like strength 10 or something ridiculous like that. And that's where they end up. We got 2 Hammer Wraths over here at strength 4, so wounding on 4s. Oh yeah, Brad Grenade, not in toughness 3, they wound on 3s. We have 1 wounding hit, 2 up, we're good. And then they get to pile in. Do you want to issue a challenge? Do you have to?
I'm not sure.
Well, I will issue a challenge because I have to, because I'm here for shown, and I'll issue with Eidolon for sure.
Okay.
I assume you'll accept with your sergeant.
Yes.
So we'll just have him and the sergeant swap, and then him and Eidolon will swap, and then you get to do your piling in. So you pile in, then I pile in at the same time. That guy's already base contact. This guy's going to pile into over here. And we both swing at the same time, except for Eidolon, who swings that Thunder Hammer unwieldy because he didn't charge. So we can do your sergeant into him first, and then all your attacks and all my attacks.
Yep.
4 attacks with the sergeant because he charged, hitting on 4s against Eidolon, and I'm down to toughness 3. So, oh, we're actually down to weapon. You're down to weapon skill as well. That doesn't matter right now, but wounding on 3s. So Eidolon takes 1 wound, 2 up.
Yep.
He's okay. And then you get to go with the rest of your guys, and then I'll attack back with my guys if they die.
Okay.
But now you're hitting on 4s in the end. You're still weapon skill 3 against my weapon skill 4. So lots of attacks on these guys. They're 1 base. Well, they're 3 each right now for charging. So there's 8 there because I killed 1. So it should be 24 attacks. It would have been wounding Eidolon on 2s, but you rolled 1s anyways because you're a Blood Angel.
Yep.
These are hitting on 4s, and there's still 3 more guys to roll after this. So 2 misses, and these wound on 2s because of rad grenades and your Blood Angels.
Yep.
So 2s to wound. Well, these are all 2-up saves. So that's the squad. Eidolon's got 1 wound left, but we still have more attacks to resolve because that was only some of them. That kills him and him who get to fight still, and he takes 1 damage, so he's down to 1. And then we have 3 more guys swinging. So 9 more attacks. Which hit on 4s. And wound on 2s. And not bad. 5 more. Let's see if it takes him out. Bam! Yep, he dies twice over. So, dead, but fight. I'll just take them out anyways. And Eidolon did nothing, because that's how you counter them. Now, those 2 guys that did die who get to fight back, they at least have 8 attacks on 3s. And, here, reroll that. Boo. And they wound on 4s with rending. So, nothing. Womp womp, we get a d6-inch consolidation. You get to go up to 3 inches in any direction. Consolidating, they have to consolidate closer, so just staying an inch away, but still threatening them. They're next on their list. And we're gonna keep the Artificer Armor guy out front. We got the exact same thing over here. I have to issue a challenge, so we're just gonna move our guys. I assume you're gonna accept.
Yes.
Boop, boop. Boop. Hello. 3 Hammer of Wraths. I guess I'm gonna do the challenge first or not. I think you do the challenge after. Anyways, you got 1 wounding hit. Won't worry about it too much. Ah. That might have actually been the sergeant. We probably should have randomized. I was just hoping not to roll a 1 to keep it simple. So 1, 2, 3, 4 was the sergeant. 5, 6 it wasn't. Or I guess yeah. It was that same guy there. Yeah. Like that one guy I pulled. So happened to be the one who died to his Hammer of Wrath. And then you get to do your pile in and fight. We're the same initiative. Actually, we're pretty much the same across the board, except you're a Blood Angel. With rad grenades.
Yes.
We're all going to be arranged to fight. We'll do yours first, then we'll do mine after. So did anyone in this squad die? You got 5. No, it's a full squad of 10. So the sergeant, so the 9 guys are 3 attacks each, is 27 attacks. The sergeant's got 4 into my sergeant. 4 into my sergeant. Misses twice. He's going to be wounded on 2s. 2 wounds. I do have Artificer Armor though. He's okay. Let's do my sergeant back. He's got 3 attacks because he didn't charge. Hits twice. Wounds once. No fanciness, just 2-up armor save on your guy. You're fine. Here's the first 5 guys. Hitting on 3s, 4s, sorry. This was not ideal. Not as good as Eidolon squad that got annihilated. 2s to wound. Let's keep a tally here. Wow, 3 wounding hits so far. Second volley from the rest on 4s. 2s to wound. There you go. That's 12 8. Got to do 5 at a time before it gets to my sergeant though. So it kills 4. Okay. So there's just sergeant and 1 guy. 3 up. 3 up. 3 up. Okay, so he's still alive. Those guys get to attack back at least. But 1, 2, those 4, just the Vexilla left and the sergeant. 10 attacks back, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. 1 wounding hit. You get 3 up armor save. I kill one of your guys! Haha! Yikes. And then consolidating again, it's your turn, so you do yours first. Boop boop, you go there, and then you try and get around. I guess it would be a break test first before you do that. I lost by 3, so I'm leadership down to 6, but I get to re-roll. I will re-roll. Oh, nope, that's even worse. Alright, sweeping advance. I roll 3. I think I get Crusader to this though. I get away anyways. So they're gonna run 8 inches away. So they're gonna end up about here. Hello, goodbye.
Run away.
And then these guys would be a little bit further back and they get to consolidate. They wouldn't have actually piled in. Yeah. Now let's do D6 inch consolidation. Yeah, those guys are all dead. I'm gonna go 6. Nice. Never mind, you don't have to go to the nearest. They just always have the sweeping advance if they can, which is why wouldn't they? Yeah. So they get to go up to 6 inches in any direction. That's where they end up, near the cacophony. Those guys are running away. And then we have this big squad, combat over here.
Yep.
So...
Hammer Wrath?
Hammer, we gotta do a challenge. I assume he has to issue a challenge.
Yes.
So he's gonna issue a challenge. I'll accept it. Huzzah. Then the Hammer Wrath hits my poor sergeant. Hello. 2 to wound. Strength 10, AP 2. Dead. Feel no pain doesn't work there.
Blech.
Instant death. You piling with Sanguinius first, and he does all his attacks, and then the rest of the stuff. What initiative are your cohort? Sanguinius has 7 attacks on the charge. 7 attacks hitting on 3s. It is Mastercrafty, so you get to reroll a fail. Boop. There you go. 2s to kill. Bang, bang, bang. Wow, double 1. He kills 2 guys. So he killed the sergeant and Hammer Wrath, and he killed that guy and that guy. And then the swords are actually initiative 5 over there, so they'll get to pile in first and not swing, unfortunately. The sword guys move up, unfortunately most of them are back there. This one won't be able to get Bites counterattack. Now the initiative 4 guys, which are the spears, and my guys get to pile in. So your guys first, then mine. And then my guys all pile in. Everyone's going to be fighting except for these 2 in the back here. So we'll do all of the cohort with their spears first, then we'll resolve my guys. Hitting on 3s. Yeah, let's go 5. 3 to wound because it's strength +1 on the charge.
AP2.
AP2, so no save. It's 5 1s, sure. He kills 4 guys though. Those 4 guys that die get to attack back. I'm just gonna keep a tally of that. And then I've got, this should all be 2 attacks each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 32 attacks, there's 16 guys in range, hitting back. So I'm gonna do 16 twice. They hit on 4s, so that's a good roll so far. 4s to wound. Okay. So we have 4, 5, so 9 in total so far. The other half hitting on 4s. And 4s. So add 9 to that, so it's a total of 14. So 4, 8, 9. They all have Artificer armor though, so 2 up save. I killed 3? Yeah, I killed 3. Alright. 4 of my nearest guys go down. Oh, that's the sword guy. He would have died over there. It would be guys over here. So spear, 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 and spear. Boop, boop, boop. And then you can take whichever 3 you want, kind of in that area. So 1, 2, and 3. Actually, I would have owed you a fear check too. Forgot about that. Primer, that's fear.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. We'll assume I would have passed anyways. Yeah, fine. There you go. So I'd have to re-roll that, even if you're winning by 4. And I would have failed. So in the end, it doesn't matter if you got to kill those 2 guys or not. For sweeping advances, you're at initiative 8. And I'm 4. So I roll a 1. I automatically lose. So you kill the unit. They're all dead. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Sanguinius and his cohort cleave through this. I guess those guys there. I lost 4. I do get a feel no pain, which would maybe make a difference. 1 guy? No, it wouldn't have mattered. Because I'm the first one. So one more of my guys would have lived. I maybe would have passed the first leadership check because I rolled a 5, which means I would have lost by 3 instead of 4, which means 8 down to 5. Maybe would have passed. You know what? I'll figure that out. So in this case, reading the rule, kind of glancing at the way challenges work, you, regardless of if you kill the model or not, you're still locked in the combat. So he kills him in initiative step 10, initiative step 8 comes up. He's not there to technically declare attack stat, but he's still stuck in a challenge. But I think it's kind of lame. Is that how Sanguinius works? In that case, Sanguinius would be really bad against big blobs of infantry because he goes in, kills one sergeant, the rest of his attacks are gone. Because he's almost always going to kill that sergeant at strength 10 AP2 with 1 attack, right? So all I got to do is roll a 2 up, and then Sanguinius loses all of his attacks. In that case, that's kind of lame. If that's how it actually works, that's a little disappointing. In this case, I don't think this 20-man blob of tactical marines is going to do anything for me. It means I can shoot at them, but I have all of this to shoot at. I got all of that to shoot at. I assume you'd rather you kill the squad off with the sweep. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so these guys are dead. So we're just going to go with that. And leave some comments down below. If it is actually Sanguinius goes in and does 1 impact hit, kills the unit sergeant, and then he's still stuck in an ongoing combat. When initiative 8 comes up, he has nothing to attack. Therefore, he can't attack anything. So, I don't know. Some insight, please. Because that's lame if that's the case. Boom, then go ahead and do a consolidation move. They get to go an extra... Is that 2?
2 inches.
Yeah, 2 more inches. Bam! Ending there. I obviously don't have a whole lot left here, guys. Not much I could have done against that siege. Like, the problem is, if I did, everything would have moved back to avoid this. But then try to avoid the assault cannon. So it's moving back every turn, trying to avoid the assault cannons. That's kind of lame. I don't like doing stuff like that. So I tried my best, and the Luka the dice was not with me in this case. But you know what? I still get my turn 2. It could be overwhelmingly powerful. Never count yourself out until you have an more awful turns. And who knows? Maybe we'll see Sanguinius and Fulgrim fight. It depends where he shows up. It's random. I could choose for him to show up here and then let you charge me, which sounds ridiculously bad of an idea. So I'm going to deep strike them. So all of this is automatically showing up turn 2. I'm going to deep strike the land speeders. The jet bikes? That's a big unit to deep strike.
You sure you can do that?
So yeah, we're going to go with them deep striking. These guys are probably going to deep strike. These guys are going to outflank though. I could put them up on my board edge, but I'm just going to randomize it. 1, 2 for my left. 3, 4 for the right. 5, 6 I choose. That's like the one I didn't want. I wanted to come over here. Oh well. Bam! Very advantageous spot. Very good job, Fulgrim. Master strategist coming up over here. So guess who can't charge? It's these guys. And guess who can't shoot? Because they don't have guns. It's these guys. And we do have Firebrand that Fulgrim could shoot. It's a pistol. It's a master crafted Volkite Serpenta. With Shred. With these bad boys, we're gonna go right here. It's gonna be perfectly fine. Everything's perfectly fine. Look at that. That was actually ideal. And the second one's gonna land in base contact. Bam! Huzzah. Scrap it. These guys are just gonna outflank. Same thing. 1, 2 is the left. 3, 4 is the right. Oh, thank goodness. 1. They're gonna show up over here on this edge, behind the bulk of your infantry. The cacophony is gonna stay still. These guys are gonna try and regroup. They do pass. I can't remember if... I think with Legion and Astartes, they always regroup, no matter how many guys they have. So they're just gonna go do a 3-inch move. You know what? It's gonna stay right here. I wonder if they can get back in the Rhino with that. Let's see. They are going to embark on the Rhino. So just move within 2 of it with their 3-inch move. And this is again their home after that horrible experience outside. Move through cover on that Rhino. It's good. Skeptos are played. Don't have to worry about the terrain. So we're gonna go up to 6 inches to there. Cacophony is going to stay still, so, heavy weapons and all that good stuff. Contemptor is going to move back a little bit. Let the shoosting begin! All of these into them. We get the Artificer armor out front, though, and I have to roll these one at a time because gets hot. They should all still be alive, though, right? Yep, they're all still kicking. I'll do the Sergeant first, actually. Aha! He hits once. And I'm just going to bubble out from the Sergeant there. So second guy gets hot. He lives, though. Good thing. Third guy. Nope. 4th guy. Nice. 5th guy. Sixth guy. Oh, double gets hot on the sixth guy. And double dead! Double one and a double one. That happens in Blood Bowl a lot.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's him dead, and I got 3 more guys to go. How do I only have that many hits? Next guy gets hot. Is not dead. Second last guy. And the last guy. Wow. That was so lackluster, guys. That was some bad rolling. These wound on 2s. Okay, at least we rolled okay on that. And then we have 7 saves. One at a time, though, because of one, the Artificer Armor front. One at a time. Yep, there we go. Yep. So the Artificer Armor guy goes down, and then we have just 3 up armor saves. Wow, I killed 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Oop, pulled 1 too many, but still. So 4 casualties there. So that means at the end of the shooting phase, you have to take a leadership check -4, and if they fail, they take an extra D6 AP, strength 6 AP2 shots. This Cacophony squad's gonna fire at them. Same thing, we're gonna start with the Sergeant, who is around here somewhere. I always have a hard time finding. There he is, over here. And then we'll work our way out from him. So he hits once. Second guy of 5, and he is alive, but you know, that gets hot fail. Third, K, there's always 1. Fourth, man, there's just like 1 hit here, and the last guy. Oh, thank you for hitting twice. 2s to wound, 3 wounding hits. These are just 3 ups. Triple 6, nice. Oh, they are so dead. We're gonna have this squad run instead of shooting. Bam, running 3. The back of Fulgrim's base will clear that. The rest are gonna be behind the pipeline still, which is not great because that's -2 to their charge. But they got grenade harnesses at least. We're gonna fire the guys inside of the Rhino out of the 2 firing hatches, snap firing, and then the bolter as well into the cohort. So we're gonna rapid fire the guys inside. 6s, they all miss, and then the Rhino itself, twin linked, both hit, and both wound as well. Artificer armor though, I kill neither. When I killed them, I doubled the amount of models I've killed, by the way, folks. We're gonna fire everything from the bikes into the assault cannon squad. We're gonna start with the plasma cannon though. We're gonna put that either on his head. We're gonna do it on. Yeah, we'll do it on his head. 6 guys if it's a direct hit, and I'm trying to roll close. Nice. So 6 guys are hit. They're wounded on 2s, but you have cover. 2s! 5 wounds. We're gonna go 4 up cover stage for the pipelines. Okay.
That did not go so well.
So 4 of them eat a plasma cannon. Oh, you know what? Before you remove them, it doesn't get hot. Should have rolled that first. Then we have the 2 heavy bolters on the characters that hit on 2s. And wound on 3s. And then you have 3 up armor saves, that's 5. 5s! Wow. Kills 3 more. And then there's 2 left, and I got the rest of the heavy bolters on 3. Never mind, that's a really bad roll. Alright, and 3s. Huh. 3 wounds. 2 guys are left. Oh, 1 guy's left with an assault cannon, but he will be taking a severe leadership check. And the sergeant's definitely dead because he was in the back here. Now this squad, they're going to fire everything into the back of this Land Raider. Not that the back matters, it's armor 14 on all sides. They're fast vehicles, so they get to fire all of their weapons at full blitz skill. It counts as going combat speed when you come in from reserve. So I'm going to fire both the Meltas into them, hitting on 3s. Well, they both hit. They're both in Melta range as well. Strength 8, first one. We roll, can't do math, that's a 15. That's a pen. The second one is a pen as well. Wait, 14, that's a glance. Never mind. So the glance does nothing, but the pen blows it up. It can't hurt anyone nearby. Actually, I guess roll it. We'll see if it can hit them. 3 inches? No, it's not gonna hit them. I think they're like armor 10, so it could have hurt them. So 10 guys inside are wounded though. Maybe wounded. Bam! Yes, 8 of them are wounded. You have to randomly allocate where these wounds go. So we're gonna roll all 8 of the dice. These aren't the saving throws. For every 4 up, it's gonna go to the half of the unit that has the sergeant. And the other ones are gonna go to the rest of the unit that are just 3 up saves. And then from the half unit, we'll randomize those ones which hit the sergeant. It's complicated, but it has to be done. So on a 4 up, it'll be the 5 guys that have the sergeant in it. So for every 4 up, it might hit the sergeant. We have 2 that might hit the sergeant. These are just normal Marines. That doesn't matter. So I guess you can roll them. 3 up armor saves. I kill 2 regular Marines. Then we're going to roll these. The sergeant's going to be number 5. So you roll those 2. For every 5, it hits the sergeant. Hits him once, and that has to be re-rolled because there's only 5 guys in that half. It hits the sergeant twice. So he's got 2 up armor saves. He's fine. So only 2 Marines died, and they have to do an emergency disembark. They've got to do a pinning check. Leadership 9. They are not pinned. These guys technically need a pinning check. It would have happened after they had shot, because they have pinning as a rule. So they are not pinned. Their leadership. Oh, Sergeant's dead. They are pinned.
Yep.
So they're pinned, and they also have to do a leadership check at the end of the shooting phase for running away. The last thing I have to fire is this Contemptor Dreadnought. I did a lot of damage to that assault cannon squad, so I think it might be overkill for me shooting at him. This command squad's kind of scary-ish. Yeah, we'll light them up, I guess. Why not? 12 shots hitting on 2s. Bang, 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 bang. 3 misses. A little bit below average. Wounding on 2s. Bang. With rending. We got 1 failed and 1 rend. If we do the 1 rend first, it's on that guy. He's going to have 4 cover because of the drop pod, and then the rest are on the Praetor, which you can look out, sir, if you want to. This is 1 4-up save at first. He's fine. And then, so 7 more. Since they're all 2-up save, they're all 2-ups, right?
Yeah.
So since they're all 2-ups, you just roll them all at once, and if it gets to him, you can look out, sir, the ones you want to. Because it doesn't really matter in the end. We'll do 1 at a time. 2-up armor saves till that guy dies. So he unfortunately dies, and then you can look out, sir, the rest. Or you can take them 1 at a time on him until he's down to 1 wound. Because they're not instant killing him.
Yeah.
We're going to do 1 at a time on him. Fine. He's fine. Yeah, look at that. All the other guys, they're all fine. They're all happy. 1 more. Yeah, he's fine. Takes them all. Artificer armor. It's a heck of an upgrade. Okay, we're going to do their leadership check for the biochemical reaction from the cacophony guns. So it's -4. They fail. They take an extra D6. 6! I don't know if they're automatic. It's D6 automatic wounds at AP2 with no cover saves allowed. So they just die. The bio effects of the Shrieker just nullifying them. Wow! And then that guy's got to do a leadership check.
Yep.
At leadership 8. Leadership 8. Wow. He's boogieing that way.
Yep.
He's going to go a whopping 3 inches, everyone. Sure. Huge. That's it for my shooting phase. I have no charges to do because most of my things showed up from reserve or fired heavy weapons. You know what? Actually wasn't the worst turn.
No.
I did a lot more than I thought I would. That's why you never give up, people. I don't know, I'm still, it's an uphill battle still, but I cleaned house a little bit. We'll see how bad this Blood Angel turn 3 is about to be though, because we still do have Sanguinius and his cohort freely running about, literally killing anything they want. First thing we have to do is regroup this one guy, leadership 8. Nope, he still wants to run. So he's gonna go further. Wow, okay, that makes up for the 3, I guess. Oh, he's just gonna go way over there.
Yeah.
Hello. First things first, moving this tactical marine squad that just, survived that cataclysmic explosion from a land raider. Boop. And they're gonna go after some sweet vengeance.
Like an inch off.
We're gonna walk around the leg of the drop pod there. Boop. And they're gonna go get vengeance on Contemptor Dreadnought. So these Angel's Tears are gonna go jump over here and deal with the cacophony, is what I suspect. Landing there. Moving the Land Raider up to 6, going combat speed. Gonna end there so that gun can shoot down this way into him. That guy can fire over this way, and then that's probably gonna power the shooting spirit into that guy. Now the moment of truth. We have to deliberate, figure out where these guys are gonna go. And he couldn't hold back, he had to do it. It makes sense, because this guy, otherwise he's gonna kill them off. They're pretty much gonna kill them, and then he would have killed them, but this way, they might be able to tie them up, and then they'll be free to wreak havoc elsewhere afterwards. The issue here is it's a 7-inch charge, re-rollable though, because you can use the jump pack in both phases, with Sanguinius. The tactical marines are thinking about staying put to Fury if they wanted to. So we're gonna opt to stand still, and then shooting phase opening up with them furying backwards. So 25 shots because of the Fury, 5 are rapid firing. 15 out of the 25 shots on 3s, 5s to wound. So far we have 3 wounds. 3s to hit with the other 10. Only 1 is missing there, 5s to wound. So 3, wow, look at that, 5, 6 wounds? So that's 9 wounds. Now they're all 2-up saves. I think unfortunately he's probably the closest. And if you look out Sir, it goes to that guy. I'm just gonna look out Sir them all. 4 ups! Okay. Not bad. I'd rather just not lose my, my sergeant with his spear. He has to take 3 of them, so I'll start doing those one at a time. He's got 2 up, 2 up. Okay, he's good so far. He's fine. And then him, and then next closest to him is my champion. So I guess, it doesn't really matter. They're all 2 ups in the end. Primus Medicaid, can you save him? No. Bloop, killed the bike. This squad's gonna fear into the same target, only 20 shots this time though. Here's 10 of the 20, 3's to hit, 5's to wound. Got 3, 4. Second volley. So we got 4 wounds so far. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds again. It's gonna go to him, and then him. So I gotta do 1 at a time before I start looking out, sir. 2. Oh, here we go. I hate 1 at a time, 2 up saves. 2 up. Feel no pain. Oh, it didn't help. So he's look upstairs. He has to take the 1. He's fine. Now he has to take all of these. Feel no pain. Didn't work. He's got 1 wound left. So far that Medicaid hasn't done too much for me. 1 crack grenade into the lance speeders. It hits. And you need a 5 to glance. Armor 11 on the front. That's a pen. Alright. What does it do? Shaken. So the nearest one is shook. Yeah, they're both equal, so we'll just say this guy's down to a hull point. Boop, and he's snap firing. Lander is going to fire. Now, only one of these guns can fire a full BS. The other one can power the machine spirit and split fire. So I assume one of the Volkite culverins are full BS.
Yep.
Power the machine spirit, full BS, split fire, and then one Volkite has to snap fire. What's this first?
So this is full BS.
Culverin?
Culverin.
Okay, 3's to hit. Twin linked. They all hit anyways. These are 2's to wound. We have 3. It's gonna be, can't get to the leader yet, so 3 up save. It kills 1, we have deflagrate. Wounds on a 2. 3 up. Oh, it kills another. This guy doesn't actually have line of sight, so we'll say I guess it would have been the sergeant. Dang it. The sergeant will take the hit then. Sergeant's the closest because he's out of line of sight. And now we're snap firing this one into the back over here. 6 is twin linked. We have 3 hits so far.
Wow.
Sure, nice. Re-rolling because it's twin linked, right? Ooh, nope. So 2's to wound with those 3 hits is bad. Okay, we got 2 wounds. We fail 1 deflagrate. And we make it. I'll kill him, and that's the leadership. I killed 2 guys because it killed 1 and then I made it, and killed 1 and I made it. So killed 2, but still leadership.
Dirt.
4 shatter shells. 3's to hit. They all hit. 5's to glance. Got 1 pen. I don't think I have much more of my automatic shielding. I'll make it. Now they're gonna fire into the cacophony with their blasts first, and then their Volkite. I think that's probably your best bet, hitting 3 guys on a direct hit. That is going to be, that's an 8, so 4-inch scatter over the Terminator. It's gonna hit 3 of the Terminators. And then the second one, I assume the same spot. Yep. That's gonna be direct hit. So 3 Terminators, 3 of my cacophony. Cacophony wound on 2s. We got 2 wounds. That guy's getting hit first, because these are just assault. They're not barrage or anything like that, are they? Okay, so those are just 2? Mm-hmm. Oh wow. So never mind. They're dead. Yikes. That's the leadership. The Terminators on 2s. Again, 2. We're okay on that. We're fine. But these guys, there's still more shooting at them though with the Volkite Serpentis. 14 Volkite shots into them. 3's to hit. 3's to wound. We go 1. We only go 1 guy before the leader, so 3 up saves. Till we get to the leader man. We're good. Then just whatever crack grenades are in range into Fulgrim squad from the cohort. 4 crack grenades. 1 hit. Wounds on 2. Because average toughness, and then 2 up save on Fulgrim. He's good. And then we're gonna do the assault cannons off camera into the rhinos. There's 9 guys there now. We will have a 5 of cover save for models and the wrecked Land Raider in the way. Lots of hits, no malfunctions, no surprise, and it's gonna be 5 to glance. So 5 pens, 5 glances. I'll just do the pens first because those are all that really matter.
Yep.
5 of cover. I need to make most of these. Nope, didn't even try. Not enough to really hurt it. It's just a wrecked vehicle, so I have to do a pinning check. They are not pinned because they rolled a 9. Roll 4. I made 1 save, so there's 4 pens. So it's going to be crew shake and all that. I might have to do separate pinning checks for them. I'm just going to roll it just to be sure. Yeah, we're good. Alright, they're disembarking to the left of it. That's it for shooting. It's leadership time. They still have their sergeant. So they're good. These guys here. Oh, they're good with the sergeant. Just. Because he's right there. So these guys are going to clear a charge against the Cacophony, who will Overwatch. We only got 4 shots though, so Sergeant. Nope. And then the other guys don't really matter. Get the hot. He's dead. Where was the Sergeant here? Is that guy? So that guy's dead. And then the next guy. Nope. And the last guy. And not dead. Nice. 6-inch charge for them to get in. And lo and behold, they make it. They use their jump pack so they ignore the train. Oop, just don't land on it. Ending there, we have 2 Hammer Wraths when we get to that. And then we have their charge against Fulgrim, who will fire his pistol. Beep, beep. Firebrand! Bang! Oh, he actually got hit. He wounds as well. Huzzah! It's Mastercrafted, I might as well reroll the 5. No. So 1 wound. 1 2 up. Nah, you're good. And then there was a 7-inch charge to make it in. This is a big moment in the game. They get to reroll it though, of course, because of Sanguinius and their jump packs and all that. Oh, that's a reroll. Oh, you can choose to reroll both. It's more likely to get you to roll both.
Yeah.
The odds are in your favor if you just reroll both. Oh my goodness!
Oh boy.
Whew. Well, that gives me a hard decision because I got these guys to deal with as well, right?
Oh.
And then they could charge in later and reduce my toughness and all that nonsense. The command squad's going to charge the Mortis, so he's going to Overwatch. Bang, 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 bang. Ooh, how average of him to roll 2 hits. 2's to wound. Oh, 1's a rend.
Yeah.
Sure, take the rend first. Oh, you can look outside though. You can look outside if you want to as well, though.
No.
Which means they'll kill a guy. Well, not really. They have combat shields. So he's going to take it on a 4-up.
Yep.
I assume he's got an Iron Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4-up save. He's fine, and then 2-up armor save. He's also fine. That looks like a 7 or 8-inch charge.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
No re-rolling because they don't have jump packs.
Oop.
So let's see if they make it. It is an 8-inch charge. Doesn't matter today though. They roll a 9. They've all got melt the bombs. Goodbye, Contemptor. Voila. No fancy Overwatch for me over here. It's actually gonna be pretty hard for them to fail this charge in general. 4. Good job. And they're there. These guys actually owe you a leadership check. They lost 40%. They're good. We're gonna go ahead and start with these guys. So is there, how many guys are there? 8 or 9?
8.
There's 8 there, so there's 24 attacks, 25 because of the champion, with their various close combat weapons. 25 attacks, hitting on... Do I get a weapon skill on them?
No.
Then on weapon skill 1, so you hit on 3s. From a vehicle. Yeah, hitting a vehicle is pretty easy. Nope. Actually, grab backwash for -2 to hit, so 5s to hit so far, but there's 25 attacks, there's only 14 of them.
Yep.
The other 11 attacks on 5s. Got 1. So we have a total of 5 hits because of grab backwash. You're looking for 6s to glance him because you're strength 4. That wrecks him. He's done. So he's a wreck, but he's still free. 3 attacks with the Contemptor Mortis. We have 1 hit and a 2 to wound. We wound. No special weapons though, so nothing fancy. 2 up! You're good. And then you get to pile in and try and finish him off. So that banner guy. Boop. 5 melt bombs, hitting on... Are they weapon skill 5 or 4? They all hit on 3s because they're all weapon skill 5 or higher. 5 attempted melt bombs, and 4 are successful, so 1 at a time. Armor 13, so you need 5s at least. So that's a pen. Second one's nothing. Third one is a pen. And that's a pen. I don't think... I gotta look at what his automatic shielding is. I think it's only a 6-up in combat, even if he gets that. 3 6-ups. Fails all of them. So I guess see what the results are. You're ideally trying to not blow up here. And he is... Oh, he's not blowing. He's just a wreck. There you go. And pretty sure there's no consolidation after beating up a vehicle, though a walker gets to consolidate if he beats something up. In this case, they beat him up, though, real good. And that's it for that combat, and we have 1 more to do. 2 Hammer Wrath attacks over here. Oh wait, would you want to do the challenge first? So that guy will go over here, and then my guy's already there, so. Then you got your Hammer Wrath in the challenge. Wounding on a 4. Nope. And then Hammer Wrath against that guy. Nope. And then we go at the same time. Nope. We're just going to say they're all in range. They can bounce on the pipes, but there's no point in doing that. We'll do the challenge first. He's got 4 attacks. Hitting on 4s. And wounding me on 2s. 2. I fail. He kills him. Boop. But he gets to fight back. And
you
then
don't get a save, it's a power sword.
Well, he's got Artificer armor.
Oh,
all my sergeants.
Ah,
First half hitting on 4s, caught it off camera, but still, I guess it's not that great. 2s to wound though. That's 5. And the rest, 4s and 2s. 12 wounds. I lose enough to kill a squad off. So they're all dead, but they're going to attack back with, they have 4 attacks because of the sergeant. With their gun butts. And 4s. 2 wounds, 3 ups. Wait, I should have done that. I'll just, we'll say that doesn't count. I have to do the sergeant attacks into your sergeant. There we go, he hits. And then he wounds once. Your sergeant's fine, and then I had 2 attacks in the unit. There we miss. They kind of worked out to be the same in the end. But they are all dead, and you may, if you so choose, consolidate. Up to D6. 6! Boo! Can't do anything about that, though. So they're gonna screen there. Like, what I was thinking about doing on my turn was Fulgrim going and separating and charging over there, suiciding. Maybe. He's got 3 up and vulnerable save, though, so we'll bank on that. And then them trying to clean them up, but I'll just go murder their face. And that is going to finalize Blood Angel turn 3. We're going to go on to turn 3 for the Emperor's Children and try and do some damage. Or keep up the damage we did last time. Starting with this squad, move through cover. 1 inch. You know what? That's fine. These guys don't even really move. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. Just going to stay there. I guess these guys will... do that. Huge. Want to beat up some tactical Marines. I'm going to do some 12-inch moves here. Cool. This guy's going to leave combat. Up here. He has to take a dangerous terrain check. On 1, he's immobilized. Yes! Yes, he is. And he loses a hull point. Well, that's what I get. That's the dice god saying don't do stuff like that. It was more of a desperation move, though. These guys all have line of sight on them, except for this guy, who's going to have to move to here. Or to here. You can see a little better there. No matter where he goes, he can't see without having to move someone else. So he's going to dance around freaking out. Let me in! Let me in! No! Oh, well, he can't do anything. These guys are just going to move up and around, and we're rapid fire into the back of them. Pew, 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 pew. I guess we'll go a little bit closer, why not? It's not like you're going to charge them over them. That's pretty much it. We're going to start shooting with this immobilized land speeder into the back of that land raider. Hopefully we'll get lucky. Maybe make up for that immobilized result. I'll start with the last cannon, twin linked. Hits, and nothing. That is actually a 12, yeah. And then the multi-melta. Hits, nothing. Not in melta range. I am in melta range, but armored ceramite on the Achilles pattern alpha Achilles. Something pattern land raider. Cacophony's gonna fire into that squad.
Yeah, boy.
1 guy's not firing though. So start with the sergeant. Oh, nice double hits, a good start. The guy's beside him. And is dead. There's always 1. Next guy. Oh, I got a hit. Next guy. Wow. What is going on, guys? They were not nearly this bad for me last time. Now that guy. Nice. Him. Wow. Yikes. They're taking the leadership at the end of this, and the last guy. This is brutal. Oh, that's not get hot. 2's to wound. Wow, and I still fail 3 wounds. These are 5 saving throws. 2 up armor saves. 1 at a time before he gets to the Praetor. 1 at a time. He's good. He's excellent. Yup, 6s for days. Oh, he dies. Huzzah. Bloop. And then you can look outside or just take him on the Praetor.
Take him on the Praetor.
He's fine. Yeah, I know, right? Quite the opposite of what I rolled. So they're doing a leadership. And also at the same time, they have to do a leadership check. But is he leadership 10, I'd guess?
With the Praetor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but they're technically fearless with that banner. I wonder if that affects the gun. 4 bolters, or rapid firing, so 3 hits. 2 wounds, 2 ups. I kill 1! I kill this one. It's the sword guy. Fulgrim's just going to shoot at these destroyers, or the tiers. They both hit. 3's to wound. Double wound. 3... that guy's probably the closest, so 3 ups. You're fine. And then these guys are going to fire. Yeah, I'll fire everything to them. Plasma cannon first. Oh, sad. He's fine, though. No plasma cannon. We have heavy bolters, though. 2 characters. They all hit because they're BS5. Wound on 3s. 5 wounding hits. I gunned down 2.
Yep.
So 2 of those tactical marines die. 1 bloop. And then 1 non-character heavy bolter hits once and wounds. And you make the save. That's not enough for a morale check.
Ain't nothing.
End of the leadership phase, or end of the shooting phase, these guys owe Lee a morale check after 3 of them died to getting hot. They are fearless. They don't have to take the bio rule from their guns. They're running. That's it. They're gone. They're off the table. They killed themselves. You know what? It's about time. I'm not even upset. They deserved it because they rolled so pathetically there. They did the one cool thing. They killed them, and then they just gave up on the game. Charging. Over here, we get some Overwatch.
Ooh, yeah.
16 Volkite Overwatch shots.
Man.
Womp womp.
Nothing.
The one thing I would feel like, why is his like? So he's got a Volkite Serpenta that's got Shred and Master Crafted. They have two Volkite Serpentas, but why does he have 2 shots and they only have 1? I'm confused. It doesn't really matter. In this case, he's fine.
Because he has a special primer for him.
I know, but it says it's a Volkite Serpenta. Well, maybe with an extra shot. I can't remember. Bam! He charges -2, so I rolled a 9. We're good enough. And boom! In goes Screaming Boy. Wha-bang! Ending there. And then they're going to declare a charge, no Overwatch because of Fury. Bam! Good enough, everyone. Forward we go. Crunch. It's 1 Hammer Wrath, and I think that's it. Yep, the rest, they all fall short in one way or another.
Awesome charge there, Luka.
Thank you. Emperor's Children specialty right here. Well, we'll go ahead and do this fight first then, I suppose. I will issue a challenge before any Hammer Wrath, and I'll issue it with my dude, my champion. I think he always has. I can't remember. Champion's got some special rules. I'll have to look it up in a moment. Would you like to accept?
No.
So he's not going to fight then, coward.
Dude, but I will.
You're going to accept?
Yeah.
Not because you have to, but because you want to.
Yep.
Bloop. Bloop. There we go. Now we've got some honorable combat. I owe you 1 Hammer of Wrath. I wound. 2 up armor save, though. Yeah, he's fine. And then, because I'm Emperor's Children, I'm +1 initiative on the charge. He's actually initiative 7 right now.
Whoa.
So he'll go first. He's got 4 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s. Ooh.
Yeah.
There, gotcha. I kill him.
Damn.
Instant death, AP2. Whoosh. And these guys all go and do the rest of their moves. And then he would get within. Well, he'd make room for him to get within 2. 3 attacks on the charge with the spear. Oh, he doesn't get a better weapon skill though, does he?
Nope.
Nope. He kills him. AP2. So he kills that one guy, and then we got these guys with just their normal attacks. And then we have the Apothecary and him going next. The Primus Medicate's got 4 attacks on 3s. And 2 wounds, not bad. No AP though, unfortunately, so 3 ups. Oh, he doesn't kill anyone, and then this guy's got 3 attacks on 4s. And 4s. So 1 more wound. Ah, he gets 1. Boop. And then you get to pile in now and fight back at your lowly weak initiative 4. And now as the Blood Angels get to go, they only have 2 attacks each because they were charged, but they are +1 to wound. So we're moving on 4s again because I'm T5. So just a bunch of attacks hitting essentially him first because he's still technically in a challenge. 10 attacks on 4s. Show me how it's done, eh? 4s to wound because they're Blood Angels. Oh, 2 wounds, not bad. 2 up saves. We're good.
I was hoping to see Snake Eyes.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you.
That would have been
So I killed a whopping total of 3. So I win this combat. You're down to leadership 5. Oh, they break. They break. And then initiative roll off. I roll a 1. A 5, but I get an extra D3. I don't know if it matters. Boop. I don't know if it matters if I get my bonus initiative for charging and all that stuff either. So I rolled a total of 3 with the Crusader. Well, it just wasn't meant to be. You rolled a 5, I rolled a 3 with the Crusader. So his initiative of 5 makes that an 8, and you rolled a 9 in total. So you do get away. So you go 2d6 inches that way. We already rolled a 6. Mm-hmm. So they boogie that way a little bit. And I'll get to consolidate. Womp womp. Prey escaping. Consolidation. 6. I'm just going to go back it on up. Ending there. Acting a little cowardly, I suppose, but it's very disappointing that they didn't sweep them. The Emperor's Children, that's like their one thing. They do one thing in this game,
Yep.
and it's sweep.
Yep.
Not today. And by the way, anyone who's asking, use your unmodified initiative for sweeping advance, not the ones you get through bonuses through charging and stuff like that. I'm definitely going to issue a challenge with Fulgrim. You don't have to accept it. Well, I mean, if you accept, I get an extra 4 attacks to cleave through your guy.
Blah!
Yeah, so if you don't accept, I don't get those 4 attacks.
Okay, I won't accept.
I don't blame you. So he will not be fighting, but I will still go with the Illuminator first. He's got some attacks. 6 attacks on the charge. Woo! Don't you love seeing that roll? Look at that. Reroll for Master Crafted. I got 3 hits. 2's to kill. I strike down 3 of them. So the 3 nearest Fulgrim go down, so it'll be him, him, and him. Bloop, bloop, and bloop. And then my Terminators are going to go ahead and pile in. Whoa. Whoa, getting base contact, and he'll go over there. And then they'll do their attacks. Alright, and I'm fighting at initiative 5 because I have grenade harnesses on them. 3's to hit at weapon skill 5. Oof. 3's to kill. That kills 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, which is 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that strikes them down. We were thinking about just pulling them, but you should always roll, you never know. Bloop. Bloop, bloop. And then I'll just consolidate forward into Fulgrim's unit. Not into it, but, you know, facing it, saying, why not come at me?
Unit.
I'm Fulgrim. Sorry, I meant Fulgrim's unit is going to go into Sanguinius' unit. We go 5 whole inches. Here we go. Let's do this, my friends. You know what? We're going to have Fulgrim lead, just so he kind of eats some of the grenades. If he so chooses. Leader will go there. He'll go there. It's not ideal. This is actually really bad for me, but whatever. It's not like I could do anything about it anyways. Start of turn 4, regrouping. Which unit do you want to do? Him? Alright, he's an 8. I think he's good. Yeah, he's back. He's back in the game. He can move up to 3 inches if he wants to. And then these guys here need an 8 as well. Their sergeant is dead. They are also good. So they're both regrouping. You can move up to 3. Land Raider Achilles flips over completely to take some shots at my bikes over in the corner. Not moving at any speed though, just pivoting. This tactical squad moved up to throw a grenade at the land speeder. 6-inch move from this command squad. It's an 8-inch charge to get into these tactical marines and clean them up. Ending there. And now the cohort moves. Just to make sure, or attempt to get as many hammer rats as possible. And just matching my formation. And we're moving the assault cannon squad. Heavy squad. Because they don't really have any targets right now. Moving up and around the barrels. That is it for movement. I think. Yeah, these guys are still able to move.
Yeah.
Moving them up 6. Now they're going to have to do a move through cover if they want to jump over that pipe. Or unless they're just going to go up and around.
They're just going to around it.
Yeah. Because that way, you know you're going your 6. Squad of Marines here is running, because they can't shoot this turn. An extra 4 inches, not bad. Oop, trying to get to my territory for scenario. It's kind of like kill the crap out of each other until very few things are left alive, and whoever has more things left alive will probably win. But it's my goal to try and stop you from doing this. We got Archaeotech pistol and 3 bolt pistols into them.
So hitting on 2s.
Boop, hits. I think it's strength 5, so moves on a 3. Yes, it's AP 3, so it kills him off. Blah. And then we have my champion left. It's already a leadership check. 2 hits. No, 1 wound. 2 up. We're good. That's a 5. Crack grenade. 3 to hit. I'll jink. Why not? Wait. No, I'm not going to jink. Screw that.
No, you can't. You're immobilized.
That's what I was going to say. I think I can't if I'm immobilized. So maybe I can. I don't know. And I'm not going to jink anyways.
Okay.
It hits. 5 to glance. Aha! My armor is too thick. We have rotary cannon into him as well. Because he just regrouped, but he's snap firing. Scratch that. He's going to shoot at the Primus Medicae's unit, which will be hitting the Primus Medicae. Ooh. Hitting on 6s. He has a hit. Wounds on a 3, actually. That's a wound. It's a rending, too. What Primus
So that's
Medicae?
AP2.
I'm just going to take on the Primus Medicae. He feels the pain. He has 1 wound left.
Ain't nothing.
Well, that was clutch. I didn't feel like losing that guy. The Achilles is going to fire everything into them?
Yep.
Or you're going to power the Machine Spirit something into this guy? Yeah, we are going to shoot the Thud guns up there. Yes, so we're going to do the Culverins into them first. So it's going to be 8 shots, hitting on 3s.
Rerolling.
Rerolling for Twin Linked. We got 2 more hits on that, and these are going to be wounding on 3s because strength 6. 3 wounding hits. I'm going to look out Sir those. So he looks out all of them. And 2 ups. We're good. Pretty sure I can jink against that, but I'm not going to bother because I'm immobilized and it feels weird. Plus, I'd rather shoot a full BS. And if I die, whatever, I die. Here we go. Ooh, don't hit me. Okay, we got 2 hits. And he's a strength 8, so we need 3s to glance. Yeah, rip. Would I have even made the jink? I would have, but he is a wreck. Was it a pen? He might blow up. Actually, no, he can't. Oh, he's open topped. Nope, he doesn't blow up. Rest in pieces, you sweet princes. Now, these guys are going to go ahead and fire. They can all see Fulgrim to a degree, so they can all fire. We'll resolve them off camera because they're only snap firing. We got 5 hits. These wound on 2s because majority toughness 4 still. 6s are rending. We've got 3 wounds and a rend. That guy's probably the closest, so he'll take the run first, says Lee. Invuln. He is not, so he is dead, and then there's 3 saves. So we got Fulgrim. Oh, he takes the damage. Okay, well, Fulgrim's down to 5 wounds, and you're dead. Down to 5. And then we have their grenade dischargers. And Fulgrim's pistol.
Yep.
You can do it like, there's different ways you can do this. You can do one at a time where they resolve here, or you do them all at the same time. You have to resolve the closest. They're all kind of equally close, so I get to dictate where they go to. So I'd probably end up putting them on Fulgrim. We'll find out, though.
Yep.
You know what? If you want to roll them all at once, we'll figure it out afterwards. They hit on 3s.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to have to do them one at a time then. So he's going to shoot there. Misses, and then he's going to shoot there. Hits. Wounds on a 2. That is a wound. I'll just roll this one. There we go. And then into... Well, I get to choose at that point.
Yep.
Hits. Wounds on a 2. Yeah, I'll put on Fulgrim. He's okay. And then we have another guy into Fulgrim. Hits. Wounds on a 2 because majority toughness. He's okay. And then we have another one of the Fulgrim. Misses. And the last guy into that guy. Misses. And then we have his weird Infernal pistol. The Infernus, which should probably have the Melt rule. Not that it matters in this case. Doesn't have the Melt rule. 2 shots hitting on 2s and a Fulgrim. What's his BS? Only 1 hit. He's only BS 5. And that's a wound. I'm gonna look closer at that one actually. There we go. 5 up invuln. That kills the guy. Boop. As opposed to a wound on Fulgrim. That concludes the shooting phase. Leadership on him. He's good. Just. Aiden's charged still. I'm gonna Overwatch Bolter. I miss. And then they need to show 1-8. Yeah, they do. Ah, poor Marine. And then charging over here.
Yep.
I get to Overwatch with. Ooh, Mastercrafted. Got a hit. I wound. You can choose to put that on Fulgrim or Sanguinius still if you want to.
It's AP2, right?
No.
No.
No,
Just put it on a guy.
regular guy, sure. Regular guy. Regular guy is fine. And then you may roll up your charge. You're gonna charge. 6.
Yeah.
Everybody crunches into combat. And that should be it for charges.
Let's finish this one.
We're gonna do this one over here.
Oh.
You get to go with your Praetor. Are you gonna shoot challenge?
Sure.
Alright, I accept because I have to. For 2 different rules. I have to shoot challenge anyway. So
Yep.
go with the Praetor first. He's got 4 attacks, I believe, on the charge. 4, or maybe it's 5.
I think it's 5.
I think he's got 4 base. Yeah, so he's got 4 on the 5 on the charge. Unless he's got digital laser, digital weapon.
Yeah, of course he does.
So he's got 1 more attack then. Well, bam, there you go. And these kill on 3s. Or 2s, your Blood Angel.
Yeah, he's killing on 2s.
Bam. Bye-bye.
That was fun.
Well, that was easy. Consolidation. Gonna go 5. Gonna help out the Primarch. And now we have this fight. Sanguinius has to issue a challenge?
Yes.
Well, I will. Well, Fulgrim has to accept the challenge, I think. Yeah. So, I'm gonna be a coward here. For now. This is more of a tactical thing because I am currently losing. We're gonna have this guy accept the challenge.
Boo!
So Fulgrim is gonna try and carve up the cohort. While this guy tries his best to absorb some of the damage.
Boo!
Unfortunately, Fulgrim is going to be the one taking the hits after that guy dies. Boop. But they get to fight at the same time. Sanguinius does an AP... Oh, this is a stupid rule again. Alright, Sanguinius gets to do an AP2 hit against my guy. That's strength 10. And then we have all the other hammer brass as well. Moving on 2. Oh, there we go. You don't have to worry about it. So he doesn't kill him. And then we have 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6 more to go. Well, 2 on... We'll do... You know what? I like the thematic nature of it. We'll do 2 on him. Wounding him on 4s. Alright, he's got 1 wound on him. He's got 2 up armor save. Okay, good enough. We have 2 more on the guy in the middle. Well, I guess they will wound against him, but they have to go to the next nearest guy because challenge and all that. We make the save, and then 1 more on that guy. Nope, and then on Fulgrim. No, wow, jeez, sure. Okay, and then we Sanguinius attacking first at initiative 8 because he charged?
Yo.
Yeah. Which is the same as Fulgrim's initiative. 7 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s. Mastercrafted as well. 1 reroll, not bad. 6 hits. These wound on 2, strength 10. And 6s are 2 damage, so we'll have to make sure I take those last because those will go to Fulgrim. We didn't get any though. In fact, we got 3 1s. Okay. So 1 at a time. My guy's got a 5 up invuln. He dies, but a champion to the Emperor's children he is. Fulgrim has 5 attacks. Mastercrafted. And 2s to kill. There you go. He kills 4 of those guys before they get to go. That'll be the 4 nearest. So that guy, and then I don't know who else. That guy probably, and that guy, and then that guy, and then that guy. Now these 2 sword guys get to go initiative 5 because they have keen, and they're going to use the sword that's better against infantry, and they are weapon skill 5 versus my weapon skill 5, so they're hitting on 4s. 4 attacks apiece, hitting on 4s. 4s to wound, but I think they have shred, so we'll roll the wound and see if we need to reroll it. Oh, we might need to reroll one of those. And yes, with shred, so we have 4 wounding hits. I have to do. These are all 2-up saves, anyways. Oh, they're good. The Terminators tank it. Now they get to go. They have 4 attacks between the 2 of them. 4s to hit, and 4s to wound. AP 3 because you charged me. So you have 2 ups. They're fine as well. So it's a wash. They're already in base contact, so you would bring it into me here. And we're both fearless, so none of us lose combat. Even though I totally won. Through cowardly shenanigans, though. You're trying to even the playing fields here. Now we got one guy. Look at this. We got one guy on one guy, and then we got our Primarchs fighting. That's going to be the end of turn 4 for you. There's maybe one more turn for the Blood Angels. The Emperor's Children do not have a lot of fight left in them, like in any way, shape, or form. These guys are going to have to carry hard. We're going on turn 4 of the Emperor's Children. This is the only thing I really had to play with and move, because Lee was so kind as to kill all the rest of my stuff. In a way, you know, it sucks not having a lot of mods. But I don't have to move a lot either, so my turns are very easy. I have to catch them, which is the issue. I could go over here and charge them this turn and try and catch them next turn, but they can just...
If there is a next turn.
If there isn't... Well, I get there. There's at least one more turn for you, one more turn for me after this one. This is only turn 4. But I have to catch them. It's a 7-inch charge for them to get over here, assuming I don't shoot any of them. For me to go over here and kill them off isn't that big of an accomplishment. I could try and take out the Land Raider, but that accomplishes even less. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna chance. There we go. Gonna end there. Again, opting to not shoot, because if I kill even one model, the charge is hard. I gotta go in and sweep them. I gotta do better than I did over there. That's it, we're charging. They get to Overwatch. So 14 shots, because 4 are rapid firing. 6s into 5s. Couple of hits. 1 wound. We're gonna look out Surrey. We do. Oh, this to that guy. Feel no pain. It worked! We gotta feel no pain out of it. There we go. Alright, they're charging a 7. Oh! You know what? It was gonna bounce to the 2. It would have been fine anyways. So that's just gonna go straight forward. Clink. And then the rest are... I don't know, it's gonna end up over here. Ish. And you're gonna go to there. Boom. I'm gonna issue a challenge over here.
I will accept.
So that's an easy one. They just swap right there. Bam! And then 1 Hammer of Wrath from my champion. Hooah! We wound. No, we don't. Piling like that. I think he's got to take a Dangerous Terrain check. He's good. Would have looked it up if I rolled a 1. We're going to go with him first. He's got a total of 4 attacks on the charge. That's super high initiative. They all have high initiative. Actually, technically, these guys wouldn't have piled in yet. It's him, and then the Medicae, and then him, I think. Let me see what their initiatives are, because he actually might not be able to attack, because he'd still be in that spot. He's initiative 7, he's initiative 6, so he won't be able to pile in, unfortunately. So he'd actually be stuck back here still, and then this guy's going to end up piling it there when he can. 4 attacks from the champion. Ah, these 2s. Oh, kills the AP2, kills the champion off.
Oh.
So, boop. And initiative him, where he would maybe go to like there, and then initiative these guys.
We can't reach.
Can't reach, no. So they're not fighting. And then initiative 4, you bring it back in. So 3 guys in range to attack after piling in. So 6 attacks hitting on 4s. 4s because they're Blood Angels. Ah, it's super good. It's gonna end up going on him because he's the next closest. He's still in the challenge. We're good. All right. We only win. Oh, we win combat by 3 because Fulgrim's on the table. Does Sanguinius give you an extra D3 only if you win? What does Sanguinius do? So with Fulgrim on the table, that will be me up to 3, bringing your leadership down to 5 because of Sergeant being dead. All right, let's see. I'm okay with either results. Okay, no, they're bug in. All right, so let's try this again, my guys. I would have, I think, rather been locked in combat. So I roll a 1. Ah, so I catch you because I got higher initiative. Plus I get to Crusader. So they get swept. Boom, boom, boom.
That's not good.
No, but I would have rather stayed in combat and killed you next turn, I guess. So,
Yeah, but now you're just out in the open and I can just shoot your face off.
Exactly, like Fury, all that nasty stuff. We are going to consolidate them. 6. Just gonna end there, nothing too fancy. Over here, I must issue a challenge with Fulgrim. Would you like to do the same thing and accept? Are they honored? Can they take challenges as well? These guys over here.
Yeah.
Would you like to do that?
No.
You're all right. Nice. One-upping me. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You be the better man. You take it. You take it with Sanguinius, and then you're down to initiative 7 now.
Yep.
And that means I get 1 extra attack with Fulgrim, so I have 6 attacks in the Sanguinius, but I only hit on 4s. Pew. Mastercrafted. Pew. Didn't help. Forced to wound, rerolling 1s because of his warlord trait. One whole wound. You have a 4-up invulnerable save. Huzzah, we do 1 damage. Welcome to my level for now. You get to go with Sanguinius back into me at the, technically 1 initiative lower. 6 attacks hitting on 3s because your weapon's still 9.
Yep.
Like, what a ridiculously high number.
And I'm strength mine.
Are you trying? Oh, I think his strength goes down to 6 because he didn't charge. 3s to hit. Is it Mastercrafted?
Yes.
1 reroll. It does not help. Wow, sure.
Wow.
Well, we're just going to pillow fight each other here.
Yep.
Force to wound.
Nothing.
You get to go with your guard next.
Yep.
With their swords. 3 attacks now.
Yep.
Into my guys. Hitting on 4s. 3s. Nope, 4s. So we're both up to go 5.
Yep.
And wounding on 4s. This is a whole lot of nothing now, folks. Look at these 2 alpha charge armies not charging, fighting each other. 2-up saves. Oh, you killed one! And you actually kill him at initiative 2. You know what? On a 4-up, it's him. Oh, okay, so it's actually this guy. And then he gets 2 attacks back at you. Hitting on 4s. Oh, nice. 4s. AP 3, so it doesn't matter. 2-up save. Oh, it was only 1. But you made both of them anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you start piling in this way to go help him out over there. You would technically go in a Fulgrim, but you'd end up fighting over there. And now it will not die. Oh, this is going to be long. Welcome to accomplishing nothing. Now it's turn 5, potentially last turn of the game. Battle round of the game. It's your turn 5, though. So where are we starting?
We are starting over here. Like, this guy is going to go like so.
So he's actually going to go combat speed back it up. Right, so
but it's less than 6 inches, so whatever.
Yeah, he still gets to fire 1 weapon at full BS and then powering the Machine Spirit the other one.
Yep.
Now, are they going to just stand still in Fury?
Yes.
Okay, so that's easy. That's pretty much it. These guys are going to move forward or towards this combat. They're bringing it on in. That one poor Phoenix Terminator. Oh, well. He'll try. Assault Cannon men moving forward. Are they going to join this fray as well?
Maybe.
I mean, they're Blood Angels. They get +1 wound, I guess. Why not? Oh, you know what? They would have been wounded on 3s. I forgot. My bad. I apologize. And that's pretty much it. It's time to shoot. None of this stuff is shooting.
Nope.
Lots of shots over here, though. That Assault Cannon didn't need to move because it's got line of sight already. Where would you like to start?
Land Raider.
Land Raider. I assume we're going to just snapfire with one of the Volkites?
Yep.
Okay. Snapshot Volkite first. 6s, rerolling. Twin linked. All that good stuff. Nope. Now the actual Volkite. 3s. Rerolling. Twin linked. Wow. Okay, sure. These are 3s to wound. We got 1. Let's go on the Plasma Cannon guy. He's good. And the quad gun. Oh, the 3 hits. Strength 8, so 3s to wound. 2s to wound. You've got 3 wounds. Not AP enough. These are all 2-ups. We're good. Now the Assault Cannon is going to fire into them. Watch it malfunction. Watch this be the one thing it does. And, kind of close-ish. You got 1 hit, which wounds on a 3. Oh, rending. Come on, why? Feel no pain. Oh, dang it. Kills this guy.
Bang!
These 5 are going to Fury. They're both going to Fury the Legion. These guys are rapid firing, though, so they actually get 20 shots. Yep. Rapid fire 2 right now. And these guys are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so 16. So 36 shots into them. Here's the 5 guys first. 5s to wound. We've got 2 wounds so far. That's the first half of the 5 guys, right? Second half, 3s to hit. 5s to wound. So it's going to be 2 plus 2. We got 4 wounds. 2s. We're good. And then 16 shots from that squad Furying again. More Furying for the first time. 16 shots! Boom. 3s. 5s to wound. Twos! 4 wounds. Oh, yes, I survived the Furies. But I do owe you a panic. That's actually right now. We're good. Charge from which squad first? Are you going to charge with those squads?
I'm not gonna charge with them.
Okay, just this squad.
Yeah.
They're going to charge. In they go. And that's where they end up. Now to this ongoing fight. We still have the ongoing challenge. So I go first with Fulgrim. I have 6 attacks because I get a bonus attack for having a little more initiative than you. See, if you actually wounded me, I'd have a chance of blinding you and getting more attacks. But you have to wound me first. Forced to hit. Mastercrafted. Oh, that's not what you want to see. Come on, how do you? Oh man. Alright, Sanguinius gets to attack me with his 7 attacks on 3s.
No, 6 attacks.
6 attacks on 3s. Mastercrafted. Wow, that's also bad. There you go. And these are forced to wound. Yeah, 2 wounds. 3 up invulnerable saves. Oh, we're good. The Praetor gets to go. He's swinging at that guy until damage spills over to Fulgrim. He's got 4, 5, 6 attacks on the charge. Hitting on 4 3s. Did you mastercraft his weapon?
Yep.
So it hits. And wounding on 2s. Alright, we got 2 wounds. So 1 at a time, 5 up. Oh, sorry, 4 wounds. Right? You rolled a lot of 2s, right? 1 at a time, 5 up. Killed him. And now these are 3 ups. Fulgrim takes the damage. So he dies, and Fulgrim's down to 5. The power swords get to pile in, and they're going to start bullying Fulgrim now. And the power fist strike last. Have to start with the guard first because they have shred, so you do have to do them separate. Hitting on 4s. Now mastercrafted. And shred. 1 wound. We're good. And then we have the 1 power sword and the unit there. He's got 3 attacks for charging. Hits twice. And wounds. Nope. Alright, then we have 2 power fists, which should be 3 attacks.
Yep.
Are they 2 attacks each? 6 attacks on them. Hitting on 4s. And 2s. 3 ups. Ooh. I take a damage. So I'm down to 4. And you have to do an initiative check or be blinded. Because I rolled a 6 on my saving throw. Because that's the Penelope. You're good. Not blinded. He's down to 4 wounds. And then your way will not die. Ooh.
I guess it will die.
Maybe. I would have liked to do another damage there, though. And that was Lee's potential last turn of the game. Maybe. Now for myself, I'm just going to go and deal with this Land Raider, because nothing else can... They can't shoot next turn, they can't get my deployment zone, so the Land Raider is like the only thing that really can. We're going to move over here. I'm going to avoid testing for any dangerous. You know what? We're gonna attempt fate here, just to block it in, so I can't get through here. We're good. So that means you have to go there, and you're going to hover to there. I'm just charging. That's it. We're good. With the -2, does he have to do another dangerous? He makes a save if he did. So he's in, and he's in. 3 melt-a-bombs. We got a sergeant with the melt-a-bomb, Primus Medic with the melt-a-bomb, and a champion with the melt-a-bomb. Bam! They all hit. It's a good start. So the first one, strength 8, so looking for 6 or more. We got a pen, and the second one's gonna be a glance, and nothing. So we have a glance and a pen. So a glance doesn't matter. Just 1 hull point's got 3 left, and the pen. No, he's just shaken or stunned. Oh, he can't move. That's actually kind of nice, unless he's got extra armor. He does? Yes. So he's got 2 hull points left, and he's snap firing. Boom. And we're over here. I have 6 attacks right back into Sanguinius. We're hitting him on 4s. There we go. Mastercrafted. Hey! 5 hits. Forced to wound still, though. Reroll 1s. Okay, we got 1 wound. 2 wounds. 4 up invulnerable save. He takes 1. He's down to 4. Then you get 6 attacks back at me, hitting on 3s. Mastercrafted. Oh, there you go. Not bad. And these are going to be forced to wound, because you don't get the Legion trait. Wow. 3 up invuln. We're good. We're just doing nothing to each other. 5 attacks with the Paragon Blade on the Praetor, hitting on 4s. So we have 2 hits. He's currently strength... He's wounding on 5s. So wait, is he strength 4? He's strength 5, wounding on 5s. Wounding on 4s because of the Legion trait. Oh, those 6s. They're instant death, but, Primarch, Eternal Warrior. 3 up. We're good. And now their swords. 4 attacks from them. Hitting on 4s. Should be 4 in total because they're 2 attacks each. No, they're 3 attacks each, right? 6 attacks between them. That makes sense. That makes
they have
sense.
2 swords and they have 2 attack space.
Exactly, yeah. So 6 attacks on 4s. And they would normally wound on 6s, so wounding on 5s.
Rerolling.
Rerollable. We got 1 wound. Oh, 1 wound. We're good. And then we have power. 1 normal power sword. Yep, it's a long one. We have 2 hits. Yeah, nope. And then 4 power fist attacks. 4 is to hit and 2 is to wound. Aha! I take a damage, and you have to do a blind check. They're fine. And then it will not die. Oh, he's down to 3. He's actually kind of going down a little bit. All right, Lee, that could have been the last turn. On a 4 or more, there's 1 more turn. Right, yeah, at this point, I know for a fact you're winning because of my 1 Maru Scar rule. If I don't kill your warlord, you get a victory point. I know for a fact you're winning on that one alone. And attrition. So on a 4 or more, we have 1 more turn for you to potentially kill Fulgrim here.
Yeah.
And shoot these guys. Actually, we got a rotor cannon and that thing snap firing, so not a lot actually.
No.
I mean assault cannon. So he's gonna back up. We're just gonna go ahead and run these guys to get into my territory. They just have to get past Sanguinius. So I'm gonna go 6 plus 5 for 11 inches.
There they are.
Yeah, that's where they end up. I know running's in the shooting phase, but
Yeah.
they're not shooting at anything. So we're gonna go try and finish these guys off. Which one do you want to fire a full ballistic skill? We got the Shatter Shells or one of the Volkite
I'm
culprits?
gonna do the Shatter Shells and full ballistic.
Alright, so we might as well do the 8 Volkite separate, or together, I mean, because they're snap fire anyways. 6 is to hit, twin linked. Well, it's a good thing it's twin linked. 3 rolling, getting 3 hits this time.
Nice.
And wounding on 3s. Getting 1 wound. Yeah, the champion's the closest. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, Luka, sir. We're good. Shatter Shells. Hit twice, and wound on 2s. Wow. Luka, sir. And save. And the 1 assault cannon.
It's within range.
3s! Almost! We almost had a malfunction there. These wound on 3s. Ooh, no rending this time. This is 2 up save on the sergeant. We're good. I would have to somehow, for this to work out for me, I'm gonna have to have all my attacks kill Fulgrim. No, sorry, kill Sanguinius, keep saying Fulgrim. All those attacks have to kill him, and then have to spill over. I have to do exactly all hit, all wound. You have to fail all of your 4 saves, and then these 2 have to fail their saves. I think they're instant death. To kill him and kill the banner, and then the rest could run away, and then on my turn I can kill them. That's not going to happen, but that's what I need to happen. Alright, here we go. Hitting on 4s. I've already failed my plan. I'd have to hit Moon with everything, pretty much. I have 2 hits. Reroll for the Child of Chemos, and 1 wound. 1 4 up. Oh, thank you for making your save. And then you get to go ahead with Sanguinius and that whole order again. We're essentially trying to see if you can kill Fulgrim here.
Yep.
Yeah, because you get a lot more victory points if you do. These hit on 3s, rerolling. No. We got a couple hits there, 3 hits. Which wound on 4s. Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh, he's got 1 wound left. You know what?
This might happen.
Do you want to see? Yeah, well, you know, we got the Praetor next to take him out.
So that's 5.
Shoot 5 attacks. Hitting on 4s. And
Mastercrafted.
Mastercrafted. And these wound on 4s because of his Blood Angel trait. 1. Oh, he dies 3 2s. Bye-bye, Fulgrim. Oh, it's always sad to see a Primarch go down. They're quite durable. Look at that. We've got a seasoned Praetor here now. Kill the Primarch. You know, consider that for anyone who's interested. And with that, that is game for sure.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can really accomplish on my turn. I could maybe kill your Land Raider. I feel like a big man, but it's not going to get me anywhere. These guys are in my territory. They're a denial unit. That's 1 point. I didn't kill your Warlord, so that's 2 points. You have attrition for 3 points. And you have, I think, these guys are in there as well for 4 points. And then the price of failure for another point. So 5 points to my nothing.
Yeah.
I could get these guys in your deployment zone. So I actually would get a point. So it'd be 5 to 1. Score would be 5 to 1. You know what? Let's do that awkward left-handed handshake because that's all I can offer. So thank you for the game lead. So this game, first and foremost, I thought it was gonna be super one-sided after you seized the initiative and had your first turn.
Yeah.
Because you killed the Scarran and made my Contemptor Snapfire and did some damage to my other guys, or made them not be able to shoot really because of positioning. And I screwed myself over a little bit too. But it turned out to be a very close game. So if you didn't kill Fulgrim, the score would have been just another -2.
Yep.
So it would have been like 3 to 1. So it would have been a much closer game. I usually, like, even like up in 1 point in the Heresy is kind of a big win. And looking at the table, it's obviously a Blood Angel looking win. But with that, folks, signs off the end of this Horus Heresy game. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You don't get to see the Emperor's Children or the Blood Angels all that much. I mean, once I get my Space Wolves, will be probably less Emperor's Children on the table because I do enjoy Death Guard and Word Bears a little bit more. But I really like Fulgrim's rules. Actually, I like all their rules. Anyways, regardless, it doesn't matter. And another reminder that Lee is looking to sell this army, so if anyone is interested, his email will be in the description below, but for a second time, it is Leeshnack, S-N-A-C-K, right?
Sure.
Like a snack, like a chocolate bar kind of thing, at hotmail.com. And you can contact him there, and it'll, again, check out the description down below. Oh, has that H in it too? Okay, well then, sure, it'll be down in the description down below. Anyways, folks, that is it for this game. We'll see you guys next time for more Heresy, and as always, happy wargaming.